Hey, we're Dicey Decisions, a group of friends who really like to crack each other up, and sometimes we even do it while we're actually doing what we're supposed to be doing, which is play Dungeons and Dragons. Uh, this is our first stream campaign, Finding Purchase. Set in the world of Tal'Dorei Reborn, these crazy characters, and I mean my friends, not just their characters, will be trying to make their way through the heist adventures and the keys from the Golden Vault. Let's meet the cast.
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there. My name's Justin. I can't do this anymore. I'm Justin. I'm a network engineer, and I'll be playing your cleric. I hope you really enjoy our show and get into all sorts of shenanigans with us.
Hi, everybody. My name's Daniel. My preferred pronouns are he, him. By day, I'm a healthcare data analyst and freelance writer, and I've been playing D&D in some form or another since the classic Redbox days, late 1970s, early 1980s. And when I'm not gaming or working or spending time with my lovely wife Leslie, I'm an actor in the local theater community. I count cooking, animated films, and rooting for South Florida-based sports teams amongst my greatest passions. And I will be playing Garrick Stillbraid in our adventures, and I want to thank you all for coming on this journey with us. I hope you have a great time.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott. Preferred pronouns he, him. I'm a college professor, lighting designer, and production manager. I've been playing RPGs since the early 80s and currently involved in far too many campaigns as both a DM or a player. I'm also an avid board game player. Now, when not nerding out with friends, I love to cook and I also love to go hiking. For this campaign, I'll be your DM, and I'm really looking forward to sharing all our dicey decisions with you.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'll be playing Ashrina this campaign. I've only been playing D&D for a couple of years, but I absolutely love it. I'm super excited for you guys to join us on this, what I'm sure will be a chaotic journey.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm an environmental science teacher on the material plane. I'm so honored to jump into this group with these amazing people, and bringing Sliver to life is going to be a real pleasure and a joy. Thanks for coming with us.
I'm Sean. My pronouns are he, him. I'm playing Kid the Rogue. I've loved playing games since I was old enough to sneak downstairs to the basement and watch my parents playing Treasures of Tarman on the television, so pretty much my whole life. I'm really excited to have this opportunity to play games and tell stories with my friends and to share that with all of you.
So there you have it. Now grab a beverage of choice, maybe a snack, and enjoy all the dicey decisions that we make as we roll into tonight's episode of Finding Purchase. Hey everybody, we're back. We missed a couple of weeks, but we're back at it for another session of Finding Purchase. We're Dicey Decisions, and we left off our last session after several antics on the road and shopping. A pair of lovely, gorgeous matching rapiers were found in Gilmore's shop, where our rogues got outfitted with brand new stabbing equipment. We headed out on the road as our paladin had a personal request of his friends to seek out what had happened to a cleric of the Raven Queen who went in search of a book in a mansion a few days' ride outside of Amman. As the party has made their way to said mansion, our two of the sneakiest types in the party, our two rogues, made their way up to the building, and in doing so spotted a broken window on the third floor, and lying underneath it on the ground, body missing its head, with a shield that looks much like their friend Garrick's, with the holy symbol of the Raven Queen on the shield. And that's where we'll pick up. What would either of you like to do?
I like this.
No, doesn't look good.
I'm gonna try and get. I mean, I don't need to look at a headless body to figure out the cause of death. But I would like to get a little closer and see. I'd like to get like her holy symbol to give to Garrick, and then also see if she has any like papers or notes on her that might kind of be useful. I'm not trying to like rifle her body, but I do want to get her holy symbol if I can for Garrick, and then just see if she's got anything that might be relevant to what we're doing here.
Okay, so just to be clear, you guys will rob anything that's not bolted down, but you won't rob a dead body.
Not a cleric of the Raven Queen with a paladin of the Raven Queen standing right there. No. Now if the
Listen.
paladin
So
of
this
the
kind of
Raven
looks
Queen
like
was-
this. I'm gonna do this.
Now if he was like back in town and it was just me, like that's. But you know we're here on business, right? We're acting professional.
We're professional?
Also, I really don't want to piss off the god of death by, ransacking her cleric's corpse, right? Like that just seems like a one-way ticket to like, a really bad afterlife. So
She's behind the veil. What can she do?
say that where Garrett can hear it. And
Says the cleric of the Dawn
Yeah.
Father.
how's the Dawn Father doing lately? What can he do behind the veil? Not much. I
No,
assume.
nothing at all.
Just makes cloaks billow.
My cloak billows.
As you approach this body, you see, where the head should be. Like you would expect to see evidence of how the head was ripped off, and it is just gone. And you look in and you see what you would expect in terms of like an open neck, but there's no active blood pulsing out of it and no sign that blood came out of it.
So it's like a perfectly clean, like straight.
Yeah, it's not
there's
like
no-
jagged or anything.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's also as if there's no.
It's as
There's
if
no
like
indication.
a line was drawn through her head and they were separated, but like not severed exactly. It's just like perfectly pristine and like no blood on her and everything looks very nice. It's like her head has been transported somewhere else.
Right.
Does the wound look like it would have been cauterized?
Thank you for asking. That's
Make me an investigation check
what.
or medicine, your choice.
Same page.
Gross. Oh, that one's not bad.
I can try. Yeah, we're here investigating.
Oh,
Well,
that
16,
was bad.
16
I rolled an 8.
Okay, so it's really hard for you to tell, Ashrina. Kid, you're looking at it, and it doesn't look cauterized. It looks like the blood that you can literally see there should
on the ground.
have come out and come on the ground. It just hasn't.
Right. So it's as though there's like cling film over the top of it. Essentially, it's just like
Without there actually being
right.
Yeah.
Localized wall of force.
Yeah, like I mean, I've separated a lot of heads from shoulders, and like that's not usually
In the
something-
game.
Yeah, sure.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
That was an in character, right?
I was watching. Hello, Mr. FBI agent.
Allegedly, John Fibby has entered the chat. No, well, that's weird.
Can I confirm it's a female body?
You're not
You're not there.
Oh, sure, I'm not close enough. Well,
So, I mean, that I'm now kind of go from
we should grab her. Maybe we should take the whole corpse with us, because that's fucking weird.
I mean, they would probably want to like give her a burial or something. Are you strong?
Ish. There's kind of I think more like there's some weird magic afoot, and we might want to keep this corpse safe. I've never seen a body do this before. And I don't know what can do this, and like that is very like strange to me. I mean, getting thrown out of a third floor window doesn't bode well for your chances, but neither does not having a hat. It just looks really weird, and we should probably take her with us.
Dibs on the feet. I ain't carrying that headless area.
Oh.
Calm down, Quentin Tarantino.
She after them grippers.
I thought we were learning something new about Ashrina.
She's a frequent visitor to WikiFeet.
Feetfinder.com.
All right, so I guess so we're gonna try now and shift this whole body sort of back with us.
Sure, it is quite heavy, and giving a little bit of your background, kid, this body's probably been dead maybe a little over a week.
Oh, so it's
as far as its stiffness and such.
Gotcha. So she's.
Does it feel bloated?
Not really bloated per se.
All right, so she's not gross yet, so we can.
That's kind of weird. Is she covered in bugs?
No.
Oh, that's extra weird. Let's go. We gotta grab this sucker. She should be just covered in bugs.
So the rest of you see your friend. Actually, one of you invisible?
Oh.
So you see a body being hoisted, and Ashrina's kind of like holding the feet of it and steering it through midair.
I'm really strong. I'm really strong, and this body's really stiff.
And they're headed back to the tree line where you guys are watching from.
Like, I know we were kind of supposed to reconnoiter, but we have ourselves here now a very strange mystery, I think.
While all this is going on, I would like to be checking out my companions. I want to take a close look at Tarlin and Garrick. Just like standing behind them, I just want to look at them. Can I do an insight check on both of them?
What are you trying to determine?
I'm just trying to get a feel on what they're thinking from a personal standpoint. I just want to kind of get insight on these guys. I don't know them all that well, and they're really, really good guys, and that's odd. I just want to get a feel for them, if that's okay.
All right. Give me an insight check.
That is a 20.
So I think what you would glean from their basic demeanors, and you guys can chime in if you think I'm wrong, is there's a level of concern as they are watching what's going down, and they have a general demeanor of readiness. More of a wariness, I would say. I would say they would both be wary of what's going on and looking about. I don't know that there's anything else to glean from their resting demeanor, unless either of the two of you would have something specific that you feel that Sliver would pick up on.
I've got an internal monologue going, and I'm just looking at him.
With a 20, I'd say is high enough to understand. Garrick is obviously trying to act like this is not affecting him as much as it is. He's got his jaw clenched. He seems to be, he's tapping his foot nervously. He's just staring in the direction of the body, but isn't saying anything.
Okay.
And Tarlin would be, with his wisdom, what it is, he's more hyper vigilant. Not so much that he's paranoid, but more his head is looking directly at where they went. And you can see his eyes are scanning the whole area, and it almost seems like he's holding his breath.
Okay. Got
Not
it.
paranoid when everybody actually is out to get you.
Right.
Yeah, that's all. I find it kind of interesting that they want to do what's right all the time. So I'm just checking them out. How does that look on them in this moment?
Fair enough. And juxtaposed to that are the two that are traipsing back across the open field with the body.
We are 100% doing the right thing right now.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Good people sometimes.
We mostly behave. We move in good trajectories usually.
Right.
So a
Half
half
and half
floating
make
corpse.
once.
Yes. It would be pretty obvious to you since you saw Sliver cast invisibility last time on Kid that you figured out what's happening as they drag this body back to you all.
It's like a giant dowsing rod of human body.
Wow. All right. So I guess lay her down very gently, and I'll apologize. Garrick, I'm sorry to bring her over like this, but I wanted you two to see this. I mean, look at the wound on her neck. I've never seen. I mean, I've never seen anything like this before, and I thought maybe one of you with your clerical, god, dead stuff, you might know something about this. I don't know, magic-y, whatever.
With everything you mentioned, clean cut, no blood flow, no bugs, but obviously been dead a while. Could this be the result of a gentle repose?
You can make me a religion check.
That is a 13.
That is a possibility. It does have similar types of slowing of processes going on, but you've never known a gentle repose spell to ignore as large of a head wound, as large of a wound as a cut off severed head would be.
And you do have to cast gentle repose on a body that's already dead, right?
Correct.
So if this happened obviously before she died, or otherwise blood would have flowed out a little, at least a little bit before somebody could have hit her with the spell. So this has to be something else.
Hear me out.
Yep.
I might have murdered some people before. This is the possibility it could be a second location. You kill someone somewhere else. You bring the body and dump it.
Post-mortem wound?
Potentially.
Hey, is she cold? Did they just freeze it and snap the head off?
Well, it's for sure not snapped off. It's a clean line through the neck.
Yeah, when he says post-mortem wound, I'm going to walk over and I'd like to do a complete medicine check, looking for any other signs of injury or death.
I mean, yeah, it's almost like somebody stuck her head in a portable hole and then closed it.
21.
So yeah, as Kid says that about like the portable hole theory there, that is what it seems like, is that there's a clean severing of the head from the body in such a way. The tricky part is, if you were to do that with a portable hole,
There'd still be blood.
there'd still be blood. The blood stayed in the body.
Does it look like she could have been exsanguinated anywhere else on her body? Like, are there any puncture marks, any holes?
So if you are going to go that deep, you could take her out of her armor investments and whatnot, and start to look for. No, okay.
I'm not doing
that's
it.
what I intended. Was I'm
No,
talking full on autopsy level.
We'd
like,
have to
pulling
do it.
pieces off, checking every section, trying to find, was the head removed post mortem, possibly as like ransom or.
Don't perform an
bounty.
actual autopsy though. There's like
I'm
a
not
bunch
going
of
inside.
there's
External.
just like a bunch of like weird magic. Like I don't know, if we find her head, maybe one of the Raven priests can put her back together. Like I don't know if that's a thing.
It's also not sterile out here.
Right. But if you're doing a
so I guess it doesn't matter.
if you're doing a full external investigation, you find no other wounds whatsoever.
So
What's in her pocket?
I do have
You
to say,
search her pockets.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Justin.
I do have to say that while Tarlin doesn't want to do this, Justin really wants to put his finger in the where the sever is to see if there's blood. Like that's what I'm thinking, and I want to share that with somebody because maybe someone else's character would do that, but
What?
Sliver
Maybe.
that
That was baiting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I did not see that one coming at all.
Who would possibly do that, Jack? I just don't know who would do that. Who would do something like that?
So does blood come off on my finger?
So when you put your finger inside, there's blood in there, and you pull it out, there's blood. It's just not pouring out the neck. And it's congealed the way blood would congeal over the course of about the same amount of days that
I smell
kid
it.
indicated.
That's what I was going for. Is I wanted to find out if it was blood flow.
So for all intents and purposes, we have a week-old corpse with no head, but as for what we can tell, she's not like Sleeping Beauty or anything like this. This is a corpse.
Corpse, completely.
Okay.
Which does jive with the information that Garrick had from the priest who tried to contact.
And honestly, in the world that we live in, like a corpse is kind of almost as good as like bringing her back.
Except she can't talk now.
We just find a high, we just find a high enough level priest,
Sliver, that's a very, very good point.
And Ashrina is searching the pockets.
Yeah, Ashrina, you do find a small, what looks like a pocket notebook in a pouch, with a piece of graphite that they must have been using to take some notes. And I'm going to drop that in the party sheet for you.
I love stuff.
Stuff's good.
Maybe the head is somewhere around here, guys. Maybe they buried it or something.
I think it's still inside.
Well, let's go get it.
I think whoever threw her out the window probably still has it.
We'll get that in the book and then we leave.
You guys want to know what the note says?
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of chicken scratchy, but it's not. I guess it's not so bad. Marcos has a room on the 3rd floor where he performs ritual. A cavernous room underneath the basement contains 4 large crystals. Purpose unknown. Mansion windows can be unlocked using the password Croculamar? Crocklemar?
Alternately, you can just throw a cleric through them.
No.
We'll workshop that one.
Basement has 4 crystals.
Rocklemar.
Password for Windows is crocodile.
It's
Ugh.
KROKULMAR.
I was off by a letter. That's not too bad.
Rakulmar.
Is
Is that a word that we know?
Does that ring a bell at all?
Is that in?
Is that in a language that one of us may know?
Well, it's. I don't think it would be language specific, but you can make me. I guess it would be an Arcana check.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
No thanks.
I'll try.
10.
14.
Oh,
1.
Reroll that.
Halfling!
double 1. Oh, technically double 1.
11.
So the name does not ring a bell to any of you, but it does. It is written in a way and feels like it is a name.
Hmm.
Who makes?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Who makes their password their name? Let me tell you, working in IT, a lot of people.
more people than should.
Huh.
That is the truth.
I need a 5-minute break. I need to change my password.
Just two of my old boss.
Strikes out Crocklemar.
Do what my old boss did in Boston when people realized what his password was, which was password, no lie. He just, to make it harder to figure out, added an extra D at the end. So you could just add an extra letter, you'd be good.
Wow. Scott with 3 T's. Excellent.
So, where do we want to start? Do we want to go see the ritual room where we might lose our heads too? Or do we want to go to the basement? Either way, we're going through the windows.
I would like to wrap the body in some kind of sheet or canvas and put it in the
probably
cart.
put her in the wagon. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Easily done.
Does anyone have any sort of protection against mind control or anything like that? Because, I mean, this Marcus guy was his good buddy, and then he beat him up, right? I mean, it's not his normal thing, so maybe Marcus is under a spell.
I can protect or suppress mind control with one of the spells that I have, and I can protect a couple people from maybe getting mind controlled with an ability that the Raven Queen has given me. But there's no guarantee that it would work. It would help.
Well, I guess we just give it a shot. We tried.
I say we go down to the basement first, because maybe down in the basement we can figure out a way to surpass, defeat, prevent whatever happens to Elra from happening to us. Maybe there's there's a way we can find a way to prevent it. But if we do have to go to the 3rd floor, I think the halfling and the gnomes should go first because they're shorter and maybe their heads will be too short to get cut off.
Good point.
I hate that. That's actually not a joke. I think there might be something because of the way this happened.
You're sending the cleric first to not get his head cut off. Are you saying only the penitent shall pass?
Correct.
I get that reference.
I understood that one.
Yeah, or we could tell Neil. Yeah. But basement first, I think.
We don't even know if there's an external entrance to the basement. We might have to go in.
Oh, I expect that we're gonna have to enter the house. I just.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go through the windows.
Well, you guys were outside. Did you see a basement entrance?
I don't
We did-
recall.
We were, from where we were standing, I don't think it's.
We went directly. We were. That was the plan, was to reconnoiter, but what we found instead was a weird corpse.
Well,
We
you're
could
still
circle the
invisible.
house.
Get your butt back out there.
That's true.
Hey,
Too.
you're not wrong. I will get my butt back out there.
And Ashrina still has advantage on all dexterity checks for as long as he has invisibility. So
Oh.
Just go patrol around the just take a little lap around the outside of the house, see if there's any windows to the basement that we could maybe get into. Any entrances. Do I see anybody watching out the windows? Like that kind of thing. I don't know that I want to necessarily touch the windows, but maybe I'd like to get close enough to look through one.
Got it. So as you take a lap around the house, you found the body on the western side, and you do recall that this was a 3-story villa. There is in the north western corner of the villa is like a tower that's probably a spiral staircase on the inside.
And she was thrown from near the tower, not from the tower, but from a 3rd-story window. That was
from a 3rd-story window for sure that is broken wide open. There are windows on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor of this place, and there is a grand, doorway on the front door, steps that lead up to it.
Sure.
The place looks very well kept, but it's also very quiet right now. Like there's not a lot of presence of life that you're seeing or feeling around it.
Are there any? Well, I get it may be too late now, but I'm gonna check around where the body was. Just, are there any footprints that go off somewhere and are just away from the body?
Make me a survival check.
I am not walking out into the open.
yeah, I'm
So
not over
You're
there.
on your own, Garrick.
14.
And
You don't see any signs of specific footprints around. There are older footprints, around, but nothing that feels like it specifically went to or from the body other than your friends.
Okay.
Is there an
So-
impact crater? Sorry, I'm not there.
You're not there, yeah.
That's a good question, yeah.
so there's no other doors other than the main entrance. There's not a back entrance or a storm cellar kind of entry. You know what I mean? Nothing like that.
You're not seeing a back entrance at all. There are several windows on the 1st floor.
Sure.
Hey, Mr. Brightside. If they left if all the people who live here left the body outside for days and days, it's a possibility that they're all under some sort of spell or it's really weird to leave a dead body. Aside from the body's weirdness, right? You don't just leave a rotten, stinking corpse laying outside your house. Or do you? Never lived in a house.
Well, its corpse is not really all that rotten. And it's also not all that stinky.
Because it's so quiet, I actually wonder whether there was anybody here when this happened, and whether he may have stumbled into something in the ritual room, set it off, and caused this.
Maybe.
And then it got thrown out the window from the blast?
Maybe. Yeah.
I know Kid has gone off. I'm also gonna go up and around the building, and on all the windows that are on the 1st floor that I can kind of reach, I'd like to just stand next to them and say Crocklemar and see if I can hear a clicking sound of any windows unlocking.
Okay.
You've activated the trap spell.
I'm looking through the window on the first floor that's closest to the body, but I'm invisible. So when Ashrina comes over and whispers Crocklemar into the window, I would like to make noise right behind her, like
That's how you
That
get
is
shot.
not very kid-like.
You're gonna get stabbed.
Well, here's the thing: when Garrick hears the noise, he draws his rapier because he doesn't know what's going on.
Make me a perception check when you say Crocklemar.
Two? Natural one? For a two?
Kid freaks you the hell out with whatever noise he makes.
Oh. Oop. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna whip a dagger and try and stab at him. But I would have disadvantage because he's invisible, right?
You would. You absolutely would.
Oh, you're lucky because I almost crit you.
you did.
18?
That does actually hit.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
5.
He
So
learns things the hard way.
all of a sudden, a dagger flies through the air and sticks into Kid invisibly.
Which is, I mean, honestly, it's a hell of a shot. Like, I'm more impressed than anything else.
Kid, is it you son of a bitch?
Maybe.
You can't be playing games. I'm armed to the teeth.
I kind of pull the floating dagger out of my shoulder. One less dagger, I guess. Put
Wait,
it
can I
away.
have that back?
It disappears when he grabs it.
What the fuck just happened out there? Did you see that? Mr. Brightside. Mr. B? Hey,
What?
did you see that dagger just...
So,
Never mind.
all right. So, what is in through the window? Like, is there anything moving inside the house? Anything like that?
Let's see.
Now that I've fucked around and found out, I haven't found out anything actually useful.
If you're looking in the window nearest where you found the body, or
Yeah, I mean, and also I guess the front entrance as well. Just trying to kind of see if I see anything inside at all.
got it.
Any movement, any servants, any creepy otherworldly floating heads,
Give me a perception check as you look in the first window.
Sure. That is a natural 20. So 24.
Nice. Looking in that first window, you see that room. There are very grim-looking paintings on the wall. There were obvious signs of furnishings that once inhabited this room that have been removed. Except there is a rug in the middle of the floor, and mounted on the northern wall, in the center of the wall, is a sword mounted point down.
Okay. That is not at all suspicious. Certainly not.
And you also wanted to look into the main,
the main,
closest
the
window
main
to the main entrance.
Yeah.
Sure. You see a foyer with 2 staircases that rise up out of the foyer up to a landing on the second level. Hardwood floors, glass chandelier hangs above the center of the room. And at first you thought there was a creature lying in wait on the floor, but you realize that it is a rug made from an owlbear pelt with the head facing the front door.
Second there, I thought you were describing the mansion in Beauty and the Beast.
And
Kind of has
no
that same staircase.
like
Yeah.
no furniture in the like basically just like wall and floor, but like furnishing, like no tables, no keys, like right, like empty the same way the other room was, or
Yeah, there is a double door in the northern wall away from the wall you're looking through, and there is a door on the east and west wall, a small door as well
gotcha.
on either side. So this is like a grand entrance point to a upper level, double
Gotcha.
doors straight ahead.
But there's nothing in this room except for a rug. Like
Correct.
okay, so
How-
it's not like a,
How big is said owlbear rug?
It's pretty big. I mean, owl bears are pretty big. So
I've never seen an owlbear.
it's probably trying to think.
like a grizzly bear. It's pretty big.
Yeah,
Okay. So,
it'd be a large creature.
If I didn't have
hey kid,
yes.
do you think when we go inside, because we're gonna go inside, right?
We're going inside.
Think you could help me put that rug in my purse?
I nod, except you can't see it, so yeah.
I have some ideas, and I really want that rug.
Would you say that it really
That
ties
is
the
not going
room
in the
together?
inn.
What was that? Oh, I don't want it to go in the inn. You're not here. I really want that rug.
Yeah, I will help you with that. We can roll it up.
Good.
We can roll it up and stuff it in your purse. I'm sure.
Good.
You just
Yeah,
hear
I have
Tarlin
plans.
saying in the back of your head, "That's not going in the
Your
end."
subconscious.
Yeah.
I
My landlord's gonna hate this.
Yeah.
It just. I
Oh.
believe. There he is. Okay. Uh-oh.
I'm back. I
Uh-oh.
hope. I hope. Can you see me?
Not
We
yet.
can hear
You're
you.
spinning. We can hear you though.
We can hear you.
Excellent. Discord decided to shut
Like
on me
butthole?
for some reason.
Mine did that the other day.
I hope I come
Poke you in the
back.
taint.
Well, 90% of it's working. I mean, we can at least hear you, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't know what to do at this point.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
Oh,
He's gonna try.
I tried.
Oh well.
You might have to
Uh,
hard close, hard restart Discord.
I will try that. I'll be right back, folks.
Okay.
Smoke them if you got them.
Do y'all remember those terrifying commercials from the early 2000s where it was a commercial about the effects of smoking pot? And it was that creepy deflated lady laying on a
Yes,
couch.
I absolutely do remember that.
That
I
is horrifying.
I'd like to watch it
I'll
and make fun
I'll
of it.
Yeah, it's real dumb. It's very hyperbolic.
Yeah.
As these things are often want to be.
I guess I'm
Is your
not
your camera maybe being quote unquote used by another app that's causing a conflict? That's what happens to other games. So.
Your eyes are doing some crazy things, though.
He's hypnotizing us.
I put it in the Discord for later, Jack. And if y'all want to check out our Discord, there you go.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll have to go look
Subtle
at the
Discord
deflated lady.
plug.
Yeah. Hey guys, by the way, I've been asking on all of our social media, if you're watching, give us some feedback or ask us questions or get engaged with us in some way. That would be really fun for us, or at least for me. I don't know about these guys.
I mean, I am single if you want to get engaged.
No.
Really? That's you're pretty easy, huh?
You have no idea.
I'm not gonna say it.
I don't
Not yet.
say it yet.
I don't say it yet.
Right. Yes, now you are all infected with this meme virus too.
Yeah, I gotta watch that little clip that you sent.
Oh,
Yeah, trying to figure out how I feel about this weird house.
Corin, you're gonna
Me
edit this
too.
part out?
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
what's a stream without technical difficulties?
Of course. Well,
True.
my difficulty
have
right
one.
now is I ran out of whiskey. I'll be right back.
You
It
know
is-
what? I
it
think
is
I'm gonna go
terrible.
make some coffee. I will be right back as well. Sorry, bean juice. I've got to use the right terminology.
Gonna say
Got to keep
bean
it
juice or
canon.
nothing.
Ah? No.
Oh, he turned it.
I was like, wait, something happened. Oh, it got turned off. So it goes. Yeah, I'm sad that Baldur's Gate hasn't come to Xbox yet.
Well,
There probably won't be crossplay.
it's because PC Master Race.
It's interesting that the reason that they haven't brought it to Xbox yet is because there's like a game-breaking bug when they try to do couch split screen co-op. It causes a problem on the Series S, which split screen co-op in 2023 is like amazing to me. Like I'm so happy that there is a game that's like we can't release this because we want to put split screen co-op in it and it's not working. So we're not going to put it on this platform until we fix that. Like I think that's really cool.
Yeah, that is pretty nice.
It does make me sad because I can't play it. But
Uh-oh.
It's restarting his computer.
Here we go, folks. Our characters
It
have all
is a
died.
little scary to me that a lot of the quotes in the quote bot right now are from me.
well, you're just naturally hilarious. Is really what the problem is.
Speaking
Or
of
maybe-
Baldur's Gate,
Maybe you're the
Amanda and
only
I
one that
are
remembers
planning on
to put
streaming
quotes
it.
in.
Yeah, say that
Oh,
again,
weird.
please.
Yeah, Amanda and I are planning on streaming Baldur's Gate 3 for when I think next week we're gonna miss a game again. So we're actually gonna
Mhm.
be on here. We're gonna actually create our dicey decisions, finding purchase character as best as we can, and
wild
play
segue.
through Baldur's Gate.
That should be
That's
a lot
good.
of fun.
I think it'll
I'll
be
be
really
on a
neat. I was
vacation.
looking at the character options and like class options, so like I won't be able to make a Shrina to a T, but they have deep gnomes in the game, so I'll be able to like make her for the most part look correct. But she won't be able to be a swashbuckler, so she'll have to be. I think they have 3 classes right now for thief or for rogue.
Rogue?
So it's like thief.
Hey, we have a
trickster.
DM.
Hey, yeah, it's a thief, trickster, and assassin.
Oh, go assassin.
I might.
That's
Thief
that's
fits
the vibe.
best, I think.
It's near and dear to my
That
heart.
doesn't-
Yeah, I'll since Kid can't play with us, I'll just consume the twin and take over his subclass.
Nice.
For world's
Very
first
sharp wit.
deep known. So you're gonna make a Shrina a Goliath. I have consumed my twin.
No, she only gets to grow like 2 feet.
Ah,
She'll be a normal-sized human.
got it.
All right, so hopefully that was a minor
One-time
glitch,
thing.
one-time thing. Hopefully, we'll see how the rest of the night goes. But
Thanks for-
we were back in
We
We
were
had
looking in the
just-
front entrance. There's an owlbear rug.
We'll be back in a
Talks of
second.
robbery.
We
I
had
don't know
just
if it-
found the Celestial Codex and won the game.
We win!
You have
Oh,
to
that
log
was
back
leveled.
into Fantasy Grounds, Dan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not connecting for me, so give me a minute.
it just let me back in, so give it another
Okay.
try. Yeah, it wasn't letting me either. It was giving me weird connection errors for a second. So it should hopefully it should resolve.
While everyone's loading, since we're not on a screen yet anyway. So I'm standing next to that window, eyeballing this rug, and I'd like to whisper Crocklemar and hear if I can hear the any click of a lock or anything with the windows locking or unlocking.
That's what your original perception check was for.
Oh,
was
that's
the
right. That's
two.
right. I just heard some butthole. Okay.
We need a butthole counter for this session because we've had 2 or 3 already.
It's the word of the day.
It is.
This stream is sponsored by Butthole.
Well, okay then.
I mean, all right.
Corin,
Now,
mute his
word
camera.
from our sponsors.
Charmin. Because we need TP for our butthole.
Can we use other words for it, like anus and sphincter, etc.?
No, that's against
Whatever
the terms
brings
of our
you joy.
sponsorship. That's against the terms of our sponsorship agreement. It's
Oh, okay.
buttholes
It's
only
gotta be
around
butthole.
here.
It's only
Yeah.
butthole if it comes from a certain region of France.
Otherwise, it's spark. No.
Anus?
No.
Anus.
Mm.
There's one quote that doesn't come from Asherina.
You're welcome.
All right then.
Holy shit.
Straight out of the butthole. The holiest.
I think we're all back.
Great. We're all back. Let's see. Let me make sure that there's.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Somebody
that
just rolled
startled
thousands
me.
of-
Gosh.
All right. So, you're looking in the windows. I've described the owlbear rug, what you've seen, whatnot. Ashrina, you could not make out what was said because your friend pulled a prank on you at the most inopportune time. So you don't know. You don't know by hearing if anything happened when you said it.
Hmm. Hey kid, you think they're done putting her body in the cart?
Probably. I don't know how long it
You-
takes to pick her up, but it can't take that long.
You know what would be
Garrett
really
approached the
useful?
house, so.
It's
You
true.
know what would be really useful for carting a body back that is headless, potentially on a road that's also traveled by people who are maybe of authority would be a
Like-
false
like-
bottom.
Or
Just saying.
an owlbear rug, convenient to roll up. You see, so
No. I want no dead body juice on my rug.
There's no
Well,
juice.
There's
Have
no
you seen her?
juice.
That's fair. I don't want dead body juju on my rug.
The rug is a dead body.
Garrick Scotch there.
Listen, wait till you guys see what I have in mind. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so much fun. I have to make another stop to Gnome Depot.
All right. What would you like to do?
We need to probably not split the party before we enter the spooky fucking haunted house with corpses being high-level clerics being ejected from the 3rd floor. So, will return to Tarlin and Sliver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to scare us? Because we don't see you
No.
coming.
No, I am not going to scare you. I've been stabbed once today.
Excellent.
That is probably good on that, at least for now.
I wonder if I know that you're coming. Yes, I do. I hear you. With
I'm
the
not
24.
trying to be, and I'm not trying to be very. You see, like the grass kind of parting. It's.
God, you suck at being quiet. I could hear you guys talking all the way over here. What the hell?
Ready to go in?
Are you sure we need to? What?
Yeah. Pretty sure we need to.
While Garrick, everybody that's going back to the cart, since Garrick's already by the house, he's gonna just walk around the back. Not all the way. He's still gonna remain in view, but he's gonna look around the back of the house and see if there is a basement entrance outside back there, just to see if there's an entrance.
You do not see any entrance that would indicate a basement. You do see that on the first floor, as you walk a perimeter around it, there are several windows on the first floor, second floor, and third floor, as well as the main front door.
Yep. Yeah, I'll make my way back to the cart. I'm like, all right, yep, we got one way in unless we're going to use the windows.
We're going to use the windows.
I would use the window. How high off the ground would you say the window is?
I mean, standard window on the first floor would be, about 3 feet off the ground.
I'm going to need a lift.
I honestly think Garrick might be the strongest person in the party, and that's not saying a lot.
I just need someone to pick me up. I just can't reach to hoist myself.
I'll give you the crossed hands, so you can put your foot in it. And
yeah.
I'm not gonna pick you up. That's really undignified.
Oh, I don't care.
I could throw you through the window.
You saw how I stabbed him. I'm not afraid of you picking me up.
Okay.
I can just imagine a trip to Gnome Depot just holding you up to grab the top shelf.
Like having one of those little grabby tools.
Yeah.
Point of order: we did not see you stab him. We saw you stab
air.
Oh, Garrick did. Garrick was with us.
He was invisible. We didn't see you stab anything.
You saw me stab something.
Stab air. Mm-hmm. And then the dagger disappeared.
That air bled.
I don't say it
yet. All right. So, which window or which entrance do you want to enter this place?
I am so curious about the room with the sword on the wall and the rug in the middle, but that just screams obvious trap to me. So, I don't know.
So let's do that one.
All right, yeah, sure.
I never went back to the cart. I'm just standing by the window we were looking in.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to so while they're back at the cart, I'd like to investigate this window for traps.
Go for it.
Where are my skills? Oh my goodness.
You find that the window's unlocked. You didn't hear that.
19.
You do not see any signs of traps on this window. You see the same things inside through the window that I described to Kid earlier. A rug in the middle of the floor, a sword mounted on the northern wall with its point down. And that's it.
Cool. Well, I can't really do a whole lot more until they come back over. So I will just wait for them to come back to the window.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
eventually I assume we will make our way over there.
I'm going to try to sneak. I'm going to be as quiet and sneaky as I can. Which probably
I'm so glad
isn't
that someone around here is a professional.
I'm scared. That's clear. I rolled a 23 on my stealth.
All right, you definitely are being sneaky and quiet as you come up.
7.
Tarlin sounds like a jangling coin purse.
I stay as far the fuck away from him as I can.
I'm gonna. You know what? Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna
His
It's a
stealth
cloak is
up
chain
like
too.
shirt.
his cloak is like snapping in the breeze. It's not even billowing anymore.
11.
It's
That's fine.
Garrick is doing his level best to be stealthy, but you do hear his footfalls and such.
Hmm.
And you all are able to make your way up to the door or to the window where
Cool.
Ashrina is.
Okay.
All right.
and you
What's
said
the-
crocodile to the window, right?
Yeah, I already said it. Garrett, can you give me
Crocodile.
just a little bit of a
Yep.
boost?
Yep. And I will do that.
I'm gonna try and push the window open. Or pull it open. I guess I don't know which way this window goes.
I give you a look like you can't get in a fucking first floor window? That's a shitty thief, but I don't say it out loud.
No, see,
Damn.
these have second story work. They're not very good on the first floor.
Damn.
She's just fucking with us. That's all she's doing.
Listen, work smarter, not harder.
True.
All right. So
There are stabby rogues, and then there are steely rogues.
the window opens, no problem whatsoever. Pops right open for you. And you see inside the room, the rug in the middle of the room. There is a door to the southern wall that leads into another room. It is currently closed. And the sword on the wall to the north.
My first order of business is I start rolling up the rug.
It's not the right. It's not the right rug. The
Oh.
owlbear rug you want is in the entrance hallway. This is like a side room in the west wing. So we're probably
Gotcha.
behind one of the closed doors we saw. In
Oh,
the
right.
from
Okay.
the west. So
Right.
wait a room, and then we'll steal your rug.
Okay.
Can somebody figure out if the sword is magical?
Actually checking that. Yes, I can.
Super.
I can do it ritually.
Yeah, good. I cannot. So on you.
That's also helpful. Yeah, we probably have 10 minutes to spend in this.
So, Shrina, as you step further into the room,
Well, never mind.
the rug lifts up and the sword flies off the wall.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd like everyone to roll initiatives, please.
Help!
Alan just looks over and goes, "It's magical."
That's fair. That is absolutely fair.
Whoops.
Yeah, not good. 8.
I'm a halfling. Oh, damn! It's good to be a halfling.
13 on my
Good to be a
initiative.
gangster.
I started with a 2. I now have a 20.
I rolled a 10.
That's awesome that you get to reroll ones on initiative. That's really powerful, even more than rerolling like crit fails. Like that's really cool.
It's ability
rolled a
checks, which
13.
initiative is saving
Right.
throws and attack rolls.
It's just really cool because like, yeah, I wouldn't have thought that initiative would have worked like that because it's not a failure. Like you didn't fail.
He's gonna fail to save my butt if he went last.
Well, sadly, as fast as the cleric is reacting, the sword is moving faster.
Oh, no.
Whoosh.
The sword flies off the wall and attempts to attack Ashrina. That's a natural 20, which would be a crit.
I need receipts. I don't believe you.
I disbelieve.
X for doubt.
The longsword slashes across your midsection, leaving a gaping wound in your stomach.
Oof.
That's what you get for stabbing me.
I didn't stab you this hard.
This is what we get for listening to Mr. Tarlin.
Point of order. Ashrina should have had advantage on initiative. Oh, she did. Never mind.
I did.
Never
I
mind.
just
You
rolled
just
like
rolled
shit.
poorly.
I just rolled like shit. I rolled a 6 and a 4.
Good looking out for your powers, though, because sometimes Fantasy Grounds does not populate everything correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So always check that stuff. But she did roll with advantage.
I don't even remember why I get advantage.
You
Click on that
have
rogue,
enhance
probably.
ability cast upon you.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't get in the
that too.
window.
Hold on.
That is.
It's because you're too short.
Why can't I open the window? Huh.
I'm gonna die.
Only a little.
Very well could. You're the only one in the room.
You know what? I'm gonna beat
Try
this
now.
rug into submission, and it's gonna be a magical
There we go.
flying carpet for me.
Okay, I move to there. I reach over and pat Ashrina on the shoulder and cast Cure Wounds, which will get you that. With another that.
Wow. 10 points of healing.
And we're baby level, so that's it.
Not quite baby level.
We're toddlers, you're right.
The rug kind of whips up into the air and goes after Ashrina.
It did say this is an obvious trap, right?
Ashrina, you a 13.
Okay.
Will a 13 hit you, Ashrina?
Oh, a 13 misses me.
All right, so you definitely dodge out of the way as the rug looked like it was trying to wrap itself around you.
I don't want a hug.
Not a rug hug.
Kid, you see all this action happening through the window.
Yeah. That looks bad. I don't like that. So I'm gonna climb through the window, and as I do, I am just gonna shout Crocklemar. I don't know.
Okay.
Seems like a thing I could yell at inanimate objects moving around in a magic house.
Excellent.
Part
So
of me
you-
hopes that the window slams shut on him and locks.
Yeah, right. I was just hoping maybe the rug would lay down and act right. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna make with the stabbing. So
It doesn't seem to affect the objects that are flailing around the room.
super good. All right, well then hopefully this will. Oh my god!
Oh my god, a 1 and a 2.
What a hero! Yeah, the dice love me. It's super good. So I don't guess an 8 hit.
An 8 does not hit.
Color me shocked.
As the rug definitely moves out of the way of your rapier stab.
It doesn't even need to move out of the way. Like my stab is not deft. The rug is fine where it is.
How Sliver wonders how you've ever managed to kill anyone.
So do I, Sliver. So do I.
I don't say it out loud though. Man, he's
It's
not
all
that good.
done off screen. It's just off screen, you know.
Yeah.
Like I am fantastic in box text. I am deadly as fuck.
Yeah.
Remember
Nice.
when we said they were stabbing rogues and they were stealing rogues?
Yeah.
Both. Kids neither.
You don't want to meet me in a dark alley while I'm writing it in a description.
And
You're
it's
looking
mightier
for
than the.
the stranger approached,
Yeah.
and I pulled out. Yeah.
All right, it is Sliver's turn.
and is mightier than the
All
sword.
right, these are technically creatures, I would
Mightier
guess.
than mine. For fucking sure.
I'm going to cast
mightier.
sleep back there on both of them on the other side of the room. So we'll see if it affects them. I am not walking into the fucking room.
Wiener.
Let's see. Yep.
Now he's got a
How does
crossbow.
that
he can-
work?
You have to roll 5d8 first.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
We are.
You knocked us
We're
all
all
unconscious.
We're all now unconscious.
Wait, I didn't target everybody. How did that happen?
He's the one.
Yeah. All right, 5d8 coming up. Times 5. There we go. 25 is the total, so if either the sword or the rug has 25 or less, whichever has the less, it will fall asleep.
Yeah, I need to read that spell real quick. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. How about I read it to you?
Sure.
It says, exactly, this spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points,
So Ashrina.
each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit points. A creature's hit points must be equal to or less than the remaining total for that creature to be affected.
Current hit points, right? So not like your max hit points, like after you've taken wounds and you're almost dead.
Yeah, whatever they have at the moment.
You missed the last line of the
Yeah.
spell.
Yep.
What? Did I? I didn't see it. I'm so
Undead and
sorry.
creatures immune to being charmed aren't affected by the spell.
Oh, well, that's dumb. I should have scrolled all the way down.
What do you know? This is an undead rug.
It's not undead. However,
It
your
is immune
spell
to
has
charm.
no effect on these creatures.
Well, how the fuck was I supposed to know?
He didn't scroll down in his spell book.
It is
I
all
hide against the wall out of the Windows sight.
All right.
I do have less than that hit points wise. by the way.
Ashrina. It wouldn't be he would have been able to place it to not hit you.
Yeah.
Ashrina.
Oh boy. I don't know that you can stab a sword. I really don't want to ruin this rug.
You can stab a sword.
This isn't the nice
And-
rug though.
I
Yeah,
know
fuck
it's not
this
the
rug.
nice rug, but this rug moves on its own. That's
Not-
fucking cool.
Not after you get done
Unravel it.
stabbing.
I'm
Hopefully.
not very strong.
Did you guys know that ravel and unravel mean the same thing? So go ahead and ravel this rug.
I'm actually gonna.
Justin's googling it.
I guess I'm gonna stab the sword.
All right.
This seems like a silly concept to me, but I'm gonna stab it.
The
Don't
definition for the word ravel uses the word unravel in it.
You've broken
That's goofy. Oh, I rolled
Yeah, who's the
a
stabbing
natural
roll? Oh, yeah.
one.
A
Yeah,
natural
I'm so glad
one.
that you're so good at stabbing and stealing. Just me that's not good at stabbing. It's that
My
rolls all the
mind
ones
is just
around here.
blown from having
And
to
climbing through
stab the thing
windows.
that also stabs. Who stabs a sword? No one.
Who stabs the stabber?
Your sword does not make contact with the flying sword as it flits around you. Garrick.
Okay.
Or do you have anything else?
I actually want to make some room, but I don't think I can move through squares. I don't think.
You'd have to back up and use disengage or something as a bonus.
Yeah, you're not a halfling.
Bop, 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 bop. Well, is the sword floating in the air? So would I have room to like scoot underneath it as long as I don't like? I mean, it doesn't matter if I leave its space or not.
I mean, technically, it is taking up that square.
That space. Mhm,
Yeah.
Big
mhm.
fucking sword.
Okay, and I don't think this
Kind of
lets me
zipping
move
around
through
real
it.
fast.
Bop, 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 bop. Well, I guess I need to make room. This is a small, tiny room. I'm just gonna back up one. Ooh, I can't. Actually, yes, I can.
You
I'm
should
gonna
keep
bonus
one.
action disengage.
Okay.
There you go.
Slide behind kid here. Just
Mhm. You sneak.
Just shove him forward. You stab it.
You sneak
Shuffle.
effectively back into the corner.
Just remind my brain. Invisibility ends when I take an attack, right? Like I'm
Yes,
appear
it just
in
wore
yeah.
off.
That's what I thought. I'm just keeping.
Yep. All right. Garrick.
Yep, gonna climb through the window, move into the spot that Arshina created. I'm gonna focus on the rug and I'm gonna cast Compel Duel on it.
Ooh.
But
I did check; it does not say creatures that cannot be charmed or immune.
Does it get a saving throw?
It does. I'm about to click it.
I'll click you.
All right. The rug does fail its saving throw against your spell. So what is the effect?
I don't know how to code this, but basically it has disadvantage to attack anybody but me.
Okay, I can track that.
Okay. I am going to attack the rug with my rapier. There's a 14, and I forgot to target it. Oh, it says no. I did target. It's targeted. 14.
Yes, you do hit the rug.
Okay.
Your rapier slashes.
7. Why isn't it showing up?
You do 7 points of damage to the rug.
Okay. Cool. Bonus move action. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. We're back to the top around the flying sword. Let's see. Tarlin, you are there. Right next to it.
That is an accurate statement.
So the longsword lashes out at you, flying through the air in your direction.
Snack.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
You take 4 points of slashing damage from the hit, and it is now your turn.
Don't want to waste too many resources this early, so I'm just going to try gripping the holy symbol and ripping a sacred flame
from your butthole.
DC 12 deck save on the sword.
The sword deftly moves out of the way of the Dawnfather's radiance and is unaffected by your sacred flame.
Boo. That's it.
All right. The rug has options. Oh, no, it is compelled.
I mean, it has options. It can take an attack with disadvantage. I'd love it to do that. That would be great. Options, man. Don't sell yourself short, Rug. You can do anything you want to do. Attack anybody you want to attack, buddy.
Live your truth, Rug. Live your truth.
It is going to attempt to wrap itself around Garrett.
Everybody's hugging.
Does a 17 hit?
That's exactly what you needed.
All right. You are considered grappled.
Okay.
Which also means that in this particular case, you are restrained, blinded, and at the risk of suffocating
Okay.
Oh boy.
as it attempts to smother you.
What? The Rug of Smothering is attempting to smother me? I didn't see that coming.
All right.
Foreshadowing. It's Chekhov's Rug
Totally
of
is.
Smothering.
Everyone's the rug.
It is now Kid's turn.
Well, you don't have to worry about me stabbing the rug. I am going to give it a try, though. Jesus Christ. 15 will, that was more than Garrett got, so I think
Yes.
I hit.
You do hit the Rug of Smothering.
Yes. You actually can stab things.
This is gonna hurt.
Goodness. Oop, that is the wrong button. How about one of these instead? I don't know why it's not doing my sneak attack on there also, but...
You have to click to add it.
Oh, there we go. That's probably why.
Mm-hmm. Well, now you
I'll
have
just-
it on your next roll.
Yeah, well, which I will, but let's just roll 2d6 for this now. So another 6 on top of that.
So you do a total of 11
points of damage.
The brand new magical rapier stabs through the rug and finds partial purchase in flesh.
There's
The
that
flesh of
great
your
word again.
friend. And you rip a little hole in the rug, but you also do a little bit of damage to your friend as well. So that was a total of 11. So the rug will take 6 and you will take 5.
Twist it. Twist the blade and pull it up.
The rug's
Rip
bleeding.
that rug open. Yeah, it's bleeding good. Keep cutting.
Would you like to do anything else, kid?
I never known a rug to bleed before.
It's that foul magic we were talking about. This weird
Yeah.
magic the house is under.
Got to kill it with fire.
Hey now.
The beast.
And there's not really a whole lot I don't think that I can do to kind of separate Garrick and the rug. I don't really need to move either. Actually, I do because Ashrina will probably want to stab it. So let me disengage and slide back this way.
Okay.
So Ashrina can stab it.
All right. Sliver. All your friends have hopped in the window.
Yeah. I think my spells don't work against these monsters. So I'm going to pull out my freaking crossbow, baby. And aim at that sword. Oh boy, I'm going to get that sword. Oh, I got kid targeted for some reason.
Please target the sword.
Yeah. I'm not going to shoot the rug at the moment because I'm pretty sure I know that Garrick's blood
The
spilled
rug
out
is
of it.
the rug is very Garrick shaped right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So my crossbow comes out of my pocket from under my thing, and I rolled a 13 to hit the sword.
The sword dodges out of the way of the crossbow bolt as it flies through the air.
It smacks the
Damn
bolt out of the air like a baseball bat.
Nothing works. I hide back behind the side of the window.
All right.
It is storming like a crazy outside. Just like a really massive bolt of lightning. Just anyway,
Ooh.
wild out there.
All right. Ashrina.
Okay. The rug that's wrapped around Garrick,
Mm-hmm.
does it look like I can grab like a solid corner of the rug that's not Like, I don't want to stab into the rug. I want to like grab a corner of the rug.
What is your intent in grabbing the rug?
I'm
What is
going to
your
take
intention with my rug?
I'm going to take a piton out of my backpack or out of my purse, and I'm going to stab the piton through the rug and into the floor.
Try to grapple it or restrain it.
Okay. That's interesting.
I'm trying not to make my friend die.
No, I like what you're trying to do
Yeah.
here. I'm
You
trying
love it
to
when the
decide
DM is
whether
like,
it would be an
"Oh."
attack roll or a grapple check. I think to do this, it kind of feels more grapple-ish. So
Almost. Okay. Oh, okay. Funny. So grapple checks athletics, right?
Mhm.
Funny enough, I'm proficient in athletics.
It's
Great.
a contested check.
Oh,
Ooh.
she's still only a gnome, you know. I rolled an 8.
The rug was able to pull out of your grasp before you could set the python into the ground.
Such a good idea.
It was.
It is a good idea.
Yep.
Dagger it.
That didn't work. Stab.
Listen. I only have one. I'm one dagger short.
That's true.
Anything else?
It's true.
I really.
I
Can't jump
incremented my dagger
through
count
it.
on my character sheet, by the way. That one is
Yeah.
coming with me.
I lowered mine. No, I don't get a second attack, so I'm gonna disengage from the rug, and I don't know if this rug can hear me, but I'm gonna tell it, you better let him go, I'm gonna light you on fire.
At the start of your turn, Garrick,
Yeah.
the rug, as if answering Ashrina's taunting, the rug squeezes tightly around you.
I'm an orange now. Oh
I'm
god,
in
that's a lot.
danger.
Yeah. Oh.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as it squeezes your life essence. But it is your turn.
All right. What are my options?
While you're blinded,
Blinded actually doesn't bother me because of my blind fighting. So
grappled, and restrained.
okay, so I can attack, and because I'm restrained, I'll still get disadvantage, or I can attempt to break the grapple. Right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And when I'm trying to break the grapple, I can use either athletics or acrobatics. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. I'm going to try to break the grapple then.
Okay.
Using acrobatics.
Come on, tough guy.
That is an 18.
Good.
Good.
The
Now I
escape
can shoot it.
DC. Yes, you are able to break free. You are no longer grappled or restrained.
Okay.
And that was your action to do so.
Yeah, I don't think I've got any bonus actions I can do. I'm not gonna move. Anything I can do? Bonus action. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, top of the round. The flying sword's still trying to hit Carlin. Does a 10 hit?
Negative.
Excellent. The sword swings wide, or probably above you, as the case may be, given your halfling stature, and it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to try and return the favor, but in the form of a guiding bolt. No, I'm in melee. I would have a disadvantage on a ranged attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is poopy.
Just back up.
Yeah,
I believe that is the technical definition.
that is.
Yeah.
Yes,
It
it
is.
is.
I'll just go ahead and try and Sacred Flame it again.
Okay.
So
Yo, go
DC
fire!
12, Dex save.
It just succeeds with the 12.
Fuck you.
All right, it definitely dodges out of the flame. The rug is still compelled.
It is. I did
So it
not
is
lose
going to
concentration, so
attempt to go after Garrick again. But this time it tries to wrap around you and you sidestep out of the way, and the rug is left nimbly free, but not wrapped around your person.
excellent.
Kid.
I don't have to worry about stabbing Garrick anymore, which is extra nice. So I'm gonna take another shot at the rug. Honestly, didn't expect to hit it last time, so we'll see.
Yeah, if you miss this time, we know it's because you're trying to kill Garrick.
Or the
See how it
die.
is. See how it is.
Before the tie gets to a 10. Campaign over, you found out Sean is the BBEG.
Damn it!
He's
didn't
not
wanna
a
be
very
revealed
good one.
Your rapier misses, the rug dodges out of the way.
This
Anything else?
pseudo-random number generator does not feel particularly random. It feels even less pseudo-random than usual. I am going to disengage and back away, cursing under my breath. Yeah, I am the most incompetent assassin in history. This is amazing. It is amazing to me. All right, yeah, I'm done.
Sliver.
You hear a whispery, "Oh my fucking god," from outside the window. And he says, "Mrs. Shrina, shoot it in the heart, and I give you bardic inspiration."
It's a rug.
Maybe there's a picture of the heart on the rug. You could just
Yeah, could you describe the pattern?
The rug's pattern. It is a red and white, red border with a white center emblem on it, and in the center of the white emblem is some of your friend's blood.
In the shape of a heart.
In the shape of a heart. There you go.
there you go.
Beautiful.
I've
Stabbed in
already
the heart.
stabbed it in the heart. So I've already stabbed it in the heart, is what you're saying.
Yes, you have.
You gave it a heart.
Yeah.
So that is your bonus action to give that bardic inspiration. Are you doing
Oh,
anything
is
else?
it?
Sliver?
No kidding.
Yep.
Well, what do you know? I'm learning how to play a bard. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and use my lovely crossbow once again. Gosh, I thought that was an action. Great. Shoot at the rug this time because it seems a little easier to fucking hit.
I beg to differ. Shit's impossible.
Whoa!
Why did it roll 3? What's going on here?
Well, you shot me.
It's not me.
Okay.
You had several things targeted, but
Okay.
the rug you hit. So before you roll damage, make sure you're not targeting anybody else.
Yes, I took because I just gave you the effect of bardic inspiration. You were still in my line of sight, so sorry. But here we go. Piercing damage to the rug is a whopping 6.
The crossbow bolt sinks into the rug. It is stuck inside of it right now, but it obviously has done some damage to it.
I whispered to Kid, "Get me that bolt back. I'm gonna still damage it. You can just help me."
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Ashrina.
All right. I step back in. And I'm gonna stab it with my rapier right for that heart-shaped blood puddle.
Yes.
Uh,
I think, wow, she took my advice. Yeah.
and I
I'm really
want to
learning.
use that bardic inspiration. I don't know. I thought it was auto.
You have to.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
choose
you
after
choose
the
when
roll.
to use it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Is it a D6?
It is.
mm-hmm.
So would a 14 hit
A 14 on the rug
on the rug?
Yeah.
definitely hits.
Woo-hoo!
Nice.
Yay, Bard.
You would
and
also
I
get
have
your
sneak
sneak.
attack. That's 2d6, right?
Yep.
Ooh, yeah. Nice roll. Do it again.
Oh, it wanted to. So an additional, 9 for the first one, and then an additional 7 points
So
for
16.
16 points total.
Wow. Right.
Looking in over the rim. Nice job. There we go.
The rug is looking pretty threadbare, but it is still flapping around.
Oh, and then
It's
I
looking
take a
very
step back.
raveled.
It is both raveled and unraveled.
Yes,
I
it
take a
is.
step back.
Excellent. Jarek, it is your turn.
All right, let's see what I can do here. Stabby, stabby with my rapier. And I roll an 8. I miss.
All right. Yes, it swings wide, definitely moving out of your space. The
I
sword
definitely question my choices of team members.
The sword is still trying to play pincushion with your cleric. Does a 13 hit
No.
Mr. Brightside? No. All right. Well, it is your turn as you definitely dodge out of the way.
Well, Sacred Flame isn't working. You know what? I'm just gonna swing my mace at it.
All right.
$17 to hit.
Yeah, you totally swing that mace. It clangs into the sword, knocking it back a little bit.
Can I interest you in 2 points of damage?
You totally can. The sword has a little bit of a bend to it now.
I'd like to point out, not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right. Not your job.
So he's got his shield up and he's just kind of waving it over the top of the shield.
Nice.
But, I hit and they didn't.
Yes, absolutely. Since the rug is still compelled, it is going to attempt once again to wrap itself around the paladin. But with a 9, it totally misses you.
That's too
Kid.
bad.
Well, it's not really much point, but might as well attack the rug, I guess. Yeah,
You can do it.
we'll see.
Believe it. There you go.
There we go.
Hey, 23.
Yeah, rapier slashes right into the rug.
Cool.
So let's make sure you already
Hold
have.
on.
Oh,
Oops.
wow.
That's right. I'll
Take
just.
5 off of that. 17.
Yeah, just 17. Yeah.
Yeah, you totally rip it to shreds and it falls to the ground.
Nice. Bye
Oh,
bye.
he is good for something.
Anything
Must
else for
have
Kid?
dust in his eye.
I'm going to slide further into the room this way to give folks room to maneuver towards
Alright.
the sword. And that will be the end of my turn.
Sliver.
Fight the S word.
Okay. I'm going to try to fight the S word. Got to target it. There it is. I have nothing better, so I'm going to shoot my crossbow. I was not built for this, Mr. Brightside. I'm a talker,
shoot
not a
this thing.
fighter. That's a 12.
And your crossbow bolt goes wide, sticking into the wall.
I will use another bardic inspiration on Kid.
All right.
Kid, you can do it. I really think you can. You hit something.
All right. Let's see. It is now Ashrina's turn.
All right. I'm here, and I'm gonna hit this sword with my sword.
You never
Hit a
cross the
mother-
streams.
Okay, hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Does a 25 hit?
Actually, no.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
okay.
Too hard. You swung too hard.
Yes, of course it does.
Oh, good.
Don't forget your
For-
sneak attack.
Oh, I do. I haven't played a rogue in so long.
Ooh!
Okay.
That
For
Yahtzee!
15 total points. So
The
5
sword-
original.
Clatters against the wall as you smack into it and goes inanimate and lies there on the ground.
Is it a
Broken.
nice looking sword?
Broken in twain. No, no.
Not anymore, it ain't.
A shitty sword. That sword sucked.
Hey, I know I said I really wanted that owlbear rug. Before we go in that room, what if the owlbear rug is also animated?
Then we're leaving.
I
I mean,
Who knows how to handle animals? Because I really want this rug.
I can.
At
I
this
can
point,
handle
would
it.
it be an animal?
yeah, I don't think it would be.
It's a
That's like
well,
one of
if you
those existential
reanimate,
questions that's, like, way above.
That's right.
Hey!
if you reanimate a rug that is of a dead animal's
really wish we had a
skin.
huge fan base right now because they would all be just filling the chat with their answers to this question.
Oh man.
Actually.
Interesting. I guess we'll have to ponder that existential life question of whether or not this is just a real life, like a zombie owlbear, or if it's an animated owlbear rug.
Oh, we'll
Another
find out
time.
soon enough.
Not a rug.
Scott, you said the sword was in 2 pieces now?
Yes.
I'm going to pick up the hilt portion of it, go to the window, and just throw it as far as I can, and then shut the window.
Okay.
Bonk, it hits me in the head as I'm climbing in. Son of a...
Why aren't you in here?
Yeet.
All right.
Excuse me. I'm going to take this opportunity to lay hands on myself because, ow.
Whoa, whoa. Everybody look away. Not, no kink shaming.
I'm gonna go back to the window actually, and I'm gonna close it and just whisper Crocklemar to the window so that it locks behind us so nobody can come in through that window.
You think we'll never know what the window's
Yeah.
actually doing when you whisper that word, but
Well,
maybe a lock.
I'm gonna try it. So I'll whisper the word and then push on the window to see if it
It
opens.
opens right up.
Oh fuck.
Maybe you have to say it backwards to lock it.
Mark Crockle.
Uh,
Ramlook
It's hit
arc.
by
Ramlook
this
arc.
much.
It still opens.
oh. Wait, can you physically lock it? Is there like a physical lock on it?
Is there a physical
There's your
lock on this
normal
window?
latch. Yeah.
There you
I'll
go.
just latch it.
Okay.
And then say Crocklemar.
Crocklemar.
Hey guys, look at how many times Garrick laid hands on himself. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I latch it and then say Crocklemar,
You just
does it do anything?
It does not.
Really?
Is this a mansion?
Crocklemar. Does Beetlejuice? No.
Maybe Crocklemar will show up.
Just right appears.
I'm probably saying this wrong.
Are there any other doors besides this one?
Well, you see a door to the south.
I see a door to the south.
Yeah, I'm right in front of it.
You shouldn't.
There are
I'm not in
creepy.
front
Yeah,
of it
there are
anymore.
like very. What's up with the weird paintings?
They just kind of look, um, for lack of a better term, like they're not your everyday artwork. They're more odd in nature.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Sounds like Picasso.
What are they of anything in particular? Or are they I guess it's are they big? Big paintings?
They're not that big. They're just the paintings depict landscapes that look very foreign.
Gotcha. I see. It's not like people in them. I don't see like
No,
the cleric like screaming for help inside one of these
no,
paintings.
nothing of that level of detail.
Just a
Can I
head.
reach the painting?
Yeah,
Sure.
just the head.
I'm going to take it off the wall and toss it out the window.
Okay,
I'll get that later.
easily done.
Are there
Tarlin!
any?
Oop. You go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say,
Please.
hey, Tarlin, I have an idea. We can decorate the tavern for like Hallows Eve. We can have a Halloween party. I got some creepy paintings.
That sounds
An
fun.
owlbear rug.
He looks really enthusiastic about it.
I have a lot of ideas. Just wait till you see what I'm going to do.
Is Tarlin actually moving? He's so stunned by the suggestion.
He's so deadpan that I think Discord froze.
Tarlin, you there, man?
I'd like to give Justin inspiration for staying in character through all of that.
It was so hard. Decorating the tavern. We can discuss it when we're not in the first floor of a mansion of someone who just got thrown out of a third-story window and we're trying to rob them.
Oh, well, I mean, okay. I'm just going to pull down all the creepy paintings that I see and just start tossing them out the window into a pile.
Easily done.
While they are doing that, I am going to be looking more carefully around the room to see if there are any other exits.
Excellent. Give me an investigation check.
Great.
Imagine someone doing their actual job.
I mean, don't worry. I'm not going to do it well. I can't roll for shit, but boy, do I have good ideas.
Inspiration.
16. Yeah, I know. I was lying on one.
Yes, as a matter of fact, where the sword was hanging on the wall, you see the outline of a door.
Woo! So I'm gonna earn my roguey keep, and I'm gonna open the secret door.
The door opens to a obviously
Not good for anything.
hidden room in this north wall.
Enjoy your secret.
Out loud.
Inside this room, you find a pair of cobweb chairs. The room is extremely dusty, and at the opposite end of the chairs, you see tucked under a table is a small wooden chest with handles.
I like a small wooden chest.
Don't touch it.
I found the secret. No.
Don't touch it, though. What if it turns into that thing like the box?
I would like to take out a copper piece and throw it at one of the chairs.
Yeah, no, seriously.
It clatters off of the chair.
I'll minus a copper piece for now, because I'm sure one of them will take it.
I just spent a lot of money. I am broke.
I am gonna, as I cross the threshold to this room, I'm just gonna whisper Crocklemar.
Okay.
And I am going to approach the chest with my rapier point first.
Okay.
I will give it a nice little.
Yeah. When I see him go in there, I'm going to, because we don't know what's going on, and nobody's going to be in a room by themselves, as far as I'm concerned.
Your point of your rapier digs into the chest, and it sounds like your point of your rapier hitting a wooden chest.
Super good. I am going to check the chest for trappies and things of that nature.
Sure, investigate it.
I will. I'd love to. I'd love to investigate this chest. I love investigating chests.
Oh.
14 on the die. 17.
Nice. So you search to give this thing the chest the once over. It doesn't have a lock mechanism built into it, and you do not see any signs of any spring traps or tampering traps of any kind.
I'm open my chest.
You see inside the chest is a small bag that looks like it might contain some items and three pieces of parchment wrapped up, rolled up.
I am going to take the pouch, and I am going to. I don't really know how to do stuff with parchments in a weird magic house, so I am going to draw those to the attention of the clerics, who might know how to do stuff with parchments in a creepy magic house.
Fair enough.
I will unroll said parchments.
All right, one at a time. Each one is a scroll of Bane. One
Hey,
is
perfect for clerics.
One is a scroll of Dimension Door, and one is a scroll of Arms of Hadar.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
That's a
But
whole
it's
lot.
tentacles. It's
Ooh.
just like smoke tentacles.
Sliver, take this
Yeah.
one, and I'll give him the Dimension Door one,
Okay. All right.
and I'll hold on to the other two because they seem evil.
They are in the party sheet if you want to pull them from you. And Kid, you look in the bag, and there are 6 pieces of jewelry that look to be worth quite a bit of money.
Super good. I have some new jewelry.
Yeah, I've seen this spell before. You can really like disappear and come out someplace else. It's amazing.
Could
Sounds
you like
great
open
for
it? Could
stealing.
you like open a dimension door and put somebody's head through it and then close it again?
That's a good.
Oh.
Yeah, you definitely could. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Feels like you could.
I don't know. I don't know how that works, but sure seems to me. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
All right, what would you like to do?
I'm going to go and inspect this door and make sure it's not trapped.
I'll give you an investigation.
Ooh, unnatural 20 for 23.
Nice. This is an interior door. It doesn't even have a latch. It just looks like it swings in either direction. Kind of like a passageway door kind of thing.
I'm really happy that I lost a natural 20 to a door.
Yeah,
Normal door.
it's what.
It
That's
wasn't it wasn't a blue door.
isn't
Can I
that
tell?
What, isn't that what D&D stands for? Doors and doors.
Doors and dummies.
And we
Can
have
I-
both in this situation.
Does the door, since I rolled a natural 20,
Mhm.
do the door hinges look like they might be like squeaky or rusty or anything? Like, do I have a sense that if I open this door, it's going to make a bunch of noise?
With that check, it doesn't look like it's in disrepair in any way, shape, or form. I mean, it is a little dusty in here, but you don't think that like it's been long enough that doors are going to squeak and be super loud. And it definitely doesn't look like it's weather damaged in any way or swollen in any way that would cause you to believe it might make noise.
Okay. I'm going to just crack open the door very slowly and just like peek into the next.
Sure. Looking in this room, there's obviously signs of where furniture once stood, but it has all been cleared out. Once again, there's no artwork on the walls of this room, and you see a door that leads to the east. Probably the door that kids saw that went to the main foyer.
Okay.
You're one step closer to your owlbear.
I am one step closer to being disemboweled by the owlbear.
Disembowel bear.
It's my next homebrew I'm writing.
It's
Oh.
rugged
This kid's
smothering.
fanfiction for when he's like doing good thief stuff.
Rug of smothering that deals slashing damage
Yes.
instead of bludgeoning.
Yes. Love it.
Okay. I'm gonna pop in. Oh, I'm only gonna step to right here.
Sure. You step
There-
into the room.
Is there anything on the walls?
Nothing.
Just empty? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'm moving. Please come with me.
Yep,
I don't want to die.
Same. Yep. As soon as she moves away from the door, Garrick will follow her.
Okay, Garrick, you go first.
Okay, I got a problem with that.
I'll like look at the doors and open them. You get to go through the doors first.
Okay, that's fine.
What are we looking for? Are we trying to find stairs? Or are we investigating every single room?
I'm
We need
trying
to
to find a
find this-
rug.
We need to.
We're
Oh,
trying to find a book.
We need to find this book.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
We
Faster
might
we
have
can
to
find
go
this
to
book, the
every
faster we
room.
can get out of here.
And a
you
rug.
need to go downstairs, right? To the basement.
Yeah.
And what's her name's head?
That would be
What-
nice too.
Bonus points if we find her head.
There was mention of rituals. We should probably check into that.
Oh, agreed.
Despite the book
That's
and the rug.
That's on the third floor. I have a feeling that if he's doing rituals on the third floor, the book will be somewhere in that area.
Probably
Mhm.
nothing in this house is going to be very pleasant, though. So we should probably be ready for distasteful rituals. It seems like to me. I wonder how good of a friend that this person was to our academic. I mean, this all seems pretty distasteful.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10 for investigation on this door to the south.
That's actually the windows
Oh, just kidding.
that lead
To this
outside.
door here?
Yeah, that would be the door. It looks the same. It looks like just a passing door.
Okay, this one's good.
All right, I will open it.
All right. So you open that door.
Oop.
And you see into the foyer. A sickly sweet scent hangs in the air on this dusty foyer. 2 staircases rise from the hardwood floor to a balcony. A glass chandelier hangs above the center of the room, and below the chandelier, the pelt of an owlbear has been made into a fine rug, its head staring directly at the entrance to the south.
Oh no. Okay, everything else is like magical and weird. This thing is looking at the front door.
Yes.
I
Which we did
told
not
you.
come through, so that's good.
It's
Another
right under.
copper piece is going to be flung across the
Yep,
room into
I was
the
thinking
rug.
the same thing.
So the copper piece goes flying over Garrick's shoulder, and as it flips through the air, that's where we're going to go to break.
You monster.
All right, everybody. We'll be back in a few. Take a 10-minute break here and refill our beverages, and we'll be right back.
Thank goodness, I have to pee so bad.
Go piss, girl.
All right, we are back from break. Thanks everybody who's watching or who will be watching this after the fact on our recordings on YouTube. I want to give a quick shout out to Brandy Schomburg, who's been doing our promo videos and having a lot of fun building those and using those for our publicity. So shout out to her for that. Also something that she's involved with and will be involved with Justin here will be our Author Adventures series, where we are coming up with a group of authors who are actually going to build characters based on their main characters of their books and novels and short stories that they're writing, and they're going to come together and play some D&D as their main characters. So we think it's a fun idea. That'll be coming up soonish in the future. Also, I think some of our players are going to start streaming some of their other activities related, tangential to Dicey Decisions Finding Purchase. Do you want to mention that, Amanda?
Yeah, so we talked about it a little bit earlier, but next week and any weeks that we're not going to be able to play our Finding Purchase campaign, we'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3, which releases on August 3rd. Full release. It's technically out in early release now, but full release on August 3rd. Right now, it's definitely going to be me and Justin. Depending on who else is available, they're welcome to jump in. But we're going to build Ashrina and Tarlin in the game to the best of our abilities, with what they let us do. Subclasses probably won't be identical. Subclasses probably won't be exact, but I think it'll be really fun to just goof around as our characters in an actual world, cause chaos. Shrina's gonna steal everything. So it'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll be playing that next Friday. And then any other Fridays that we can't do stream.
Awesome. Thanks for shouting that out. All right, so let's get back at it. Flying through the air is the copper piece that pings right off the head of the rug and lands silently on the rug's back with no other effect.
Oh, good.
Of course, that was the only way to make that dramatic, was to put a break in the middle of it.
Exactly. I'm not stupid.
That laugh was a little too maniacal for me. So,
got my eyes on you.
Sleeve. Yeah. Apparently, you have my.
I mean, if you want to incite the rug, you can incite the rug.
It only responds to biological threats.
Shrina's so excited that this rug didn't attack that she's gonna push past.
I'm where you are, Dan. I'm definitely inciting the rug. We're not inciting.
Or incite INCIT.
I'm right where you are, Dan. We're inciting the rug to violence.
But please, so Shrina, go ahead.
Yeah, Shrina's so excited that this rug didn't react to this gold or the copper coin that she's gonna push past Garrick, and I'm gonna run out and start rolling the rug up.
It's pretty heavy. As you
That's
start
fine.
to roll, it's got a hefty weight to it.
I'm gonna just try and roll it up and be like, "Hey, kid, come grab this end."
I will help.
And then I'm gonna open the purse and start shoving the rug inside of the purse of holding.
The purse of holding. I'm so happy for this purse of holding. It's
getting a lot of views. Okay.
Yeah, you're able to cram this rug into your purse little by little. The head is a little hard to fit in the mouth of the thing. You have to kind of stretch it a little bit, but it does fit in.
Oh.
Such a shame.
I'm just picturing you going to a movie theater and pulling all kinds of snacks and a rug and a sink and just a fucking bar out of your purse.
Shrina's gonna be homeless. She doesn't need a landlord anymore. She's gonna live in this purse.
We put you in there
Ooh.
temporarily. I don't think it was very healthy.
You know, like how you have to, like if you're hiding in a swamp, you can use like a reed to breathe above the water. That's what Ashrina's gonna do. She's just gonna climb into this purse and put like a little reed outside of the bag so she can breathe.
You pay somebody to think about you and pull you out of the bag every morning.
Cool. I've got this rug. Okay, guys, we can do whatever y'all want to do. I'm game for anything now.
Does that purse have a weight limit or a size limit of some kind? Do you know?
Let me read. I don't
Sure.
know that I.
I don't think I know what magical item this is. I've just been treating it like a thing I shove stuff in. I don't know.
500 pounds.
Okay. Well, you estimate you probably just shoved 50 pounds of bear rug into that thing.
Good.
So, as far as like keeping
I've
track
got 450 pounds more.
of.
Give me all the bear rugs.
Don't we have
Excellent.
people in there right now? There's something
No.
else in there.
I don't think so. I took all the. I had a lot of gold coins in there, but
Yeah, all the stuff
have
Ashrina
spent-
stole is in there.
spent a lot of gold coins. I actually
Right.
haven't stolen any.
So there is a small door to the southeastern corner of this room, headed east. There are 2 stairways that go up to a landing above you on the second floor, which you can easily see that it is a landing at the top of at the center of the room of the landing. There is a set of double doors. There's also a single door to east and to the west, and 2 doors to the east at the second floor that you can see from down here. And there's obviously double doors that lead at this level straight north.
Okay,
Are
so
we going upstairs first, or are we going to the basement first? So we need to.
I think clear the house as we go up, so we aren't leaving stuff behind us.
Then we go down first.
That's my
I
vote
agree.
anyway.
Yeah, I think it's a fair.
I think we finish checking the first floor, make sure there's nothing up here that's gonna jump us when we come back up, and hopefully by the time we finish clearing the first floor, we'll have found the basement. Just remember that we've found at least one secret door already, so there's bound to be more, I would guess, in a magician's summer home or whatever this is.
All right, where do you guys want to go? I can help check doors if you want me to.
Trina's like, I'm done. I'm completely done with this entire adventure. I have a fucking owlbear skin rug, and that's really like my life is complete. So if you guys wanted to do like, I don't know, a thing or whatever, fine.
Ashrina's like, all right, we're all business now. I'm ready.
Okay.
Hey, come check
Southeast,
this.
I guess. Yeah, I think
southeast.
Sliver. I think Sliver's door.
Come here, you guys.
Okay.
Check it
Yeah,
for me.
agreed.
Okay.
I'm gonna move out of the way to let you guys.
Okay, I'll step in front of the door. And I almost hit intimidate. Oh, this door is really good. I rolled a 4. Natural 1, but I rolled a 4. This door's fine. You can
All good.
You can go
no
in.
traps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
There you
in
go,
there?
Garrick.
All right.
It's totally a door.
Hey, I will open the door.
Excellent. So you open the door and you see a hallway. 2 windows to the south, and the hallway looks like it turns north at the wall.
Right.
Along the walls of this hallway, you see large paintings, portraits of people, various people.
Mhm.
As you see, there are several of them in the hallway, probably family members, etc. As you look,
Yeah, we don't really know what this Marcos person looks like either, do we? We don't really have like a description of him, so it's not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so it's not like we'll be able to look at one of the pictures and be like, "Oh yeah, this is totally Marcus," and all the little Delphis or whatever.
Are the paintings labeled?
they are not labeled per se. Are you gonna check them out?
As I come down, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go walk down the hallway slowly. I am gonna look at each painting, see if there's little like nameplates or anything on them.
Okay.
If the eyes follow you down the hall.
I will call back. Hey, more paintings in here just in case anybody isn't interested. And
Are they creepy?
Are they?
They're not necessarily creepy, but you all
Yeah, how
will notice.
creepy are the Delphis?
How creepy
They don't look
are
that.
they?
They don't look that creepy. They look pretty normal on most of them. However, there are several that have that are obvious men at arms, knights of a sort, and they have a symbology on their armor. And of all of those, the faces of whoever it is have been scratched off.
What's the symbology on the armor?
Make me a history check.
Great.
Hey, Nat 1, guys!
Hey.
Oh, I also
Here we
got a
go.
nat 1.
Proud of you.
What?
17.
I got a 19.
18. I got an 18.
Sweet.
These two idiots are like, actually, I know that symbol.
Don't call me an idiot.
I resemble that remark.
One quick second.
Kid's not also not necessarily the sharpest tool in the shed.
Hey, I've seen that before. What the? Why do you think they scratch their faces out?
I mean, I guess I'd rather have my face scratched out in a painting than my head cut off.
You notice that the symbol that they're wearing has got 3 circles inside another circle, and with one is a full circle, one is a half circle, and the third one looks like almost an outline of a person, like head and shoulders of a person, is the symbology, and you see that is the sigil of the Cobalt Soul.
Ooh.
Which is the Cobalt Reserve is a massive library, and they have monks and warriors that protect their secrets and serve as knowledge seekers.
Are they
knowledge
related at
keepers.
all to the Claret Order that Alistair was part of?
Related, not directly. The Claret Order was who.
Alistair was part of that.
The Alabaster Lyceum.
No, the Claret Order is the head of the Church of the Raven.
Oh, right, yeah.
The Alabaster
Lyceum.
That's
the church that's the library in Amman.
Yeah.
Right.
They are not the same affiliation at all.
Okay.
But they do similar stuff. They hoard secrets and have a library and
Correct.
I know about these guys. I
Same
think
guys.
my master might be some kind of high-ranking Cobalt Soul monk, but I don't know. I just hope, kind of.
And the two of you would know that the mission statement of the public mission statement of the Cobalt Soul is to archive knowledge for the betterment of all the peoples of Exandria. They're an upstanding organization. So to see them defaced in this way, somebody's against that, you would think.
Right.
It's probably so. This is a sign that all is not well and healthy here in this particular hallway.
Yeah.
Right.
Garrick is going to make his way to the end of the hallway and just look around the corner.
You see the edge of a long dining table and a couple of dining chairs up ahead. By the way, this entire place is lit with continual flame candles.
Oh, nice.
So there's no issues with sight or anything like that. And they are all active and working.
Hey, cool.
Okay.
I'm going to grab one of those as we leave.
See, now you're understanding.
That's useful.
I'd like to take my dagger and like just flip up the edge of the parchment on the paintings and see if there's any writing on the back of any of them. Like, you know how sometimes like your mom will write like Georgie 1945
Right,
on the
right.
back of the card.
There's no specific descriptions on any of these as far as who they are. They do look old, so they're probably ancestors, as more so than just in terms of like the style of the painting and the age of the actual artwork. Looks like it's been here a long time.
Hey, Miss Ashrina,
But
check
the
behind
scratches
them.
look recent. The
Check behind
scratches
each
look-
painting. Sorry.
I'll grab a painting off the wall.
Check behind them and see if there's like a safe or something, a hidden panel. You're good at that.
I guess
right?
I wouldn't necessarily need to hang. Well, I guess it depends on how they're hung, but I'll just try and like push them aside to see if there's anything behind any of the things.
You don't seem to see anything special behind the painting.
No, just dust. It's just
Okay.
really
Oh.
dusty in here.
Okay.
I call back and say, it looks like there's a dining room over here.
That sickly sweet smell that we smelled in the main room.
Yeah.
Does it still smell sickly sweet in this hallway? And is that sickly sweet smell like reminiscent of like rotten fruit? Like when fruit gets so overripe?
It definitely has a rotting food smell to it,
Okay.
for sure.
I just felt like I need.
Is it stronger the more I go down the hallway?
I'm actually.
It's same as there as you turn the corner.
And I mean,
So about the same as
I don't.
what it smelled like in the main
Okay.
foyer.
All right. Well, a step. Oh. Yeah.
Off we pop
Um,
then, I guess.
Yep. I'm gonna keep moving forward to this corner and just look around the dining room from there, and just see if I notice anything out of place. Maybe creatures, maybe dead bodies, maybe rotten food.
Chairs and candelabras accompany a large dining table. The heads of several deer are mounted on the walls.
Deer?
Your head.
Mm. This is
Okay.
not. I won't be taking the deer head.
There are double doors
Thank
that lead to the north in this room and a window on the eastern wall.
I will step into the room.
I'm
And I'll
gonna
just look.
attack by
I'll just look at the
deer.
table. Anything on the table?
Nope.
Okay.
Looks like it is.
Kid, why don't
clear.
you do that thing that you do and see if you can find any secrets in
It's
here?
what I was thinking about too, because we just walked around a very thin hallway and a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna check around the walls and looking for secret entrances and things of that nature on the walls here. Kind of around I was gonna work my way around the hallway as like going behind looking for secret doors.
Yeah, as you turn that corner and just start to give the room a once-over, kid, you definitely see that behind one of the deer heads on the southern wall of the dining room looks to be an entrance into another room of sorts.
Alrighty. I was exactly as I was going around this thing. I was like, if this dining room doesn't go this way and it instead goes this way, we're gonna need to look for secrets. Yeah. Okay. So what's in the room?
So you open the door?
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
Crocodile.
You see that is a dusty room with several shelves. Lining the shelves are jars, most of which contain liquid of some sort.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Seeing this, Garrick will immediately step into the room and activate his divine sense.
Okay, so you step in front of Kid into the room, activating your divine sense, which tells you what?
Space, celestials, fiends, and hallowed or desecrated areas.
Okay, hold on.
It's all good stuff.
Nothing but celestials in there. Jars and jars of them.
Right?
You definitely
Oh,
sense
the
the
angels.
presence. You definitely sense the presence of undead as you step into that room and activate your senses. You definitely on shelves to either side of you. You sense a tiny sized undead creature on either of the shelves,
Mhm.
just as two of the bottles are shoved onto the ground by crawling claws.
Son of a.
Please roll initiative.
Oh, in this tiny little space.
This is gonna
Yuck.
suck.
Yeah, tiny creatures suck.
Tiny creatures in the wine. Oh, crap. That sucked.
I got a 20.
I have a
got
10.
I got 15.
All right, hold on a second. I gotta check something.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I'm-
21. I rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Well, la-di-da,
I-
Mr. Oh, I can't call you Mr. Fancy Pants. You're Mr. Brightside.
Right side. Yes. Please get it right.
Yeah. I should have a 21
God
Ew.
damn
too.
it. Stupid throwaway joke.
Nope.
Nope.
I went and got it. I went and got it from the trash. I love this joke.
He's just, yeah.
Absolutely love this joke. You
Yeah.
are Mr.
My
Brightside
my
forever.
DC says 20, but I forgot to activate Jack of all trades. It should be a 21
For what?
initiative.
Okay. So,
Excuse me.
hold on.
How long does enhance ability last?
1 hour.
Oh, it's probably gone.
Yeah, probably.
And kids bardic inspiration, I think, is probably gone at this point too.
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Didn't have to make many more stabbing rolls.
No, you've
Made
been
one.
rolling hot.
And you see in the jars that have crashed onto the ground,
Mhm.
slithering out of the jars.
Don't say brains. Don't say brains. Don't say brains.
That's hurtful.
Don't say buttholes.
That'll do.
I won't say it yet.
Butthole flares.
It's my nickname in high school.
Are creatures that look like that.
What the?
What in the
What the
hell?
fuck is that?
Nope. Close that door.
Put your. Nope.
Well, oddly enough, that might be okay because I was looking up an ability. I'm going to assume something I probably shouldn't assume. We'll see.
Ah.
Oh, I don't like those. The name of those in the combat tracker.
No! No. I'd like a mulligan. I'd like a mulligan if I could.
So we are at the top of the round with Sliver.
Who's got fireball?
Nope. Not yet.
But I can't see in that room at this point.
You can only see what you can see from where you're
Right.
at, but you heard the sound of breaking glass.
I'm going.
Target Carlin.
Your divine sense would have pinged on those, probably, right?
It would have. Actually, I think. Hold on. Let me double check.
Oh,
Is that-
what else would it have picked up?
I'm double checking the what it says. Divine sense.
The tadpoles.
Celestial fiend or undead. So no, it wouldn't have.
Okay.
Not okay. Yeah.
But just from the look of them, he's about to make an assumption that may or may not be true.
So, on Toothy Fish number 1, I'm going to go ahead and use Guiding Bolt.
All right.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, slams right into that creature.
Can I interest you in 9 points of radiant damage?
Yeah, it definitely looks to take all of that radiant damage. It squeals in this strange, high-pitched, piercing sound as you slam into that creature.
No like
Get out, close the door, get out, close the door.
And I guess move here.
All right.
Oh, there's no light in that room, so I didn't realize that the other ones were right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. There should be light in that room. Let me fix that.
Because if that's the case, I would do it from back here.
Let
Yes.
the folks with dark vision go into the dark room.
Yeah, I would do it from there, so I don't have to go in the room. I would just bolt it.
Yeah, I should have fixed the light source issue.
Yep. Yeah, I bolt from there, so I'm
Okay.
not in the room. So I'm standing
Not
on
a
the
problem.
table in case the table's a mimic.
That would be a really big mimic. In which case, we are leaving.
All right.
Yeah,
so
just burn the fucking house down. Sorry, your book's gone.
this strange-looking creature slithers on the floor
No. Bad.
towards Garrick and attempts
Step
to
on
bite
it.
you.
Step on it, step on it. Smush it.
Rude.
Kind of what I'm thinking, yeah.
I can see
Does a
that
17
might not
hit?
be the same one.
Exactly what you need.
Teeth sink into your skin, doing 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Kid.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yikes, indeed. Okay, so
Yikes in a way.
it was just Slad pole number 1 that attacked?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I get advantage against number 2 then, because it hasn't acted yet.
Correct.
You also have advantage on number 1 because of the guiding bolt.
Hmm.
But you could
True.
save that advantage for somebody else.
That's true.
That's what I was.
That's smart tactics.
Yep. Yep.
Thinking with portals.
You're
All right.
so smart.
All right, we're gonna. Well, how about a 9? That's plus
That
6.
can't be right. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't make an attack roll. I just rolled dice because I don't remember how to use Fantasy Grounds.
What would your total be with the 9?
15.
Plus 6 is 15.
On number 2,
Yes.
that totally hits.
Super. And I get max damage, I think, against creatures that haven't acted yet. Or no, they're surprised. That's right. It's surprised. So I will.
You do get sneak attack though.
I do get my sneak attack. That is so.
Yeah, roll those dice.
10 points of damage.
So number 2. It squeals in that live high-pitched scream again.
Mm-hmm.
I think my reaction would go off at this point to shoot at it because
Okay.
now I see it.
Totally do.
Okay.
There you go, 17.
Crossbow bolts hits it.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, me and my crossbow.
And as the crossbow bolt hits it, it stops its squealing and gets pinned to the floor.
Good.
Sliver turns into the corner so he doesn't have to scream out loud. He's like, "Fuck yes, yes, motherfucker, yeah."
So happy with that crossbow. So happy.
All right. Ashrita.
Well, Ashrina can't get into the room, so she's just gonna, take a page out of Sliver's book and she's gonna pull out her crossbow. And
Crossbow twins.
mhm. And she's gonna shoot at, I don't know if that's gonna work, but she's gonna shoot at Sladpole.
Uh-huh.
Bladpole. I like it.
Ooh,
Nice.
okay. A 21.
Totally hits.
And I forget how being a rogue works. I get sneak attack even with a
Ranged weapon, yeah.
ranged weapon,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
As long as you make an attack against a creature that is threatened, you get.
Or
your-
how you have advantage against.
Which
Or
you
that
do.
you have.
Oh,
advantage.
okay.
So your crossbow bolt pins this one and it stops squealing immediately as well.
I fucking hate bug things.
I assure you that the feeling was very mutual.
All right. Darren.
Yep. This little claw that's next to me, I'm like, no, don't like free roaming hands. That's a bad thing. So that is a 20.
That will totally hit.
I forgot. No, I am targeting it. So I'm confused. I'm seeing everybody else's rolls like attacking, but mine don't actually reflect that on my screen. Is that a bug? It just says I rolled a 20. There's no target, even though I'm targeting the claw. On the
We
screen,
have
it
targets turned off.
I have targets turned off, so I
Okay.
see it.
Okay. Got it. That is 11 points of damage.
Yeah, you totally just slash or pierce into that hand and it falls limp.
Awesome. And then I will move away from the door so that other people can get in. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to stand in front of kids so Claw doesn't attack him.
Thank you. Also, I was thinking maybe not right next to the shelves with your back to them.
Yeah, who knows? They're all mimics.
Crawling off of them.
So as you cross over, that claw grabs another vial on the shelf and throws it onto the floor, which smashes
that
open.
Son of a bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn. Okay. I see how this works.
And that creature goes in and tries to attack you.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Mm-hmm.
And does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Excellent. It tries to bite you. You deftly move, sidestep out of the way of this disgusting little creature.
Yeah. And Garrick is angry. He doesn't know who he's angrier at. The slod tadpole or the creature that threw it on the ground in the first place.
Sliver, your turn.
Sliver's going to slide across the floor until he can see something else into the corners so he can avoid the door and the window, still spooked of this whole place, and target the next tadpole, critter, monster, horror, and shoot at it. Come on. Takes a breath, holds it. 13.
Crossbow bolt slams into this creature.
Oh, yeah. And that's 7 damage.
It screams out in pain, but it is still flopping around. Tarlin. What you doing, Tarlin?
I'm moving up to kind of assess the situation. Are there more jars on the shelves?
Totally are.
I'm going to Sacred Flame the undead thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I was hoping you would just sacred flame the entire bookshelf, just nuke the entire room.
DC 12 decks.
The hand deftly jumps out of the way of the flame of the Dawn Father.
That's 5, 10, and then back out around the corner.
All right, kid. What would you like to do?
I can't get in there to stab at the hand, so I'll stab at the sladpole. And it hasn't acted. It hasn't acted yet either.
It did act, actually.
It did. Did it?
Yes.
It did attack me.
Okay. Rude. All right. Well, then I'll just do a regular old attack against it, I guess. 3 on the die is not good. So even still, that's a 9. It's probably not going to do it.
That will miss. It flops out of the way. Anything else?
No.
Ashrina.
All right. 5, 50, 25. No, that'd be 20. I can't count. I'm gonna stab. Hold on, I gotta read. What is this? That. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Probably shouldn't have come right here. Oh well. I'm going to stab it with my rapier.
All right.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That's a 9.
That will miss.
Cool. I'm gonna disengage and
Sorry.
fuck right off of that room.
All right. Garrett.
Yep. Based on what I saw that claw do, I'm targeting the claw.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
That is a 14.
That will hit.
Awesome. 4, 10.
Yeah, your blade pierces right into the claw and it twitches a little bit and stops moving completely.
Excellent.
It deftly dodges no more.
It does.
Uh,
It definitely dies.
However, there is still one
Yeah.
fish on the floor. Going after Garrett. It attempts to bite you. Does a 16 hit?
It does not.
Excellent. You bring your shield up just in time
Just in time.
to stop that thing from biting your arm.
Fuck you, fish.
How big are these things?
They're tiny.
Yay.
They're a little bitty.
Sliver.
I'll try to shoot it again. There we go.
Dead
That's
eye
a 24 to
aim.
hit.
Slams into the
getting-
thing.
4. A lousy 4 damage.
And it pins the creature to the ground and it stops flapping around and making any noise.
Okay.
And we are out of
Oh,
combat.
yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yes. That
There
was
are-
so sweet.
A bunch of jars on these shelves.
Yeah, I'm not touching those. Not in this. There's a
Hey.
way we can kill them while they're in the jar.
Hey, Garrett, kid, can you get my bolts out of there?
I'll try.
I don't want to come in.
So that was unwholesome.
Are the jars like corked or?
They're lidded.
Guys, we might need to burn this whole place to the ground.
Yeah,
How
at
many
first I thought that was a joke, but I'm starting to come around to that idea.
How many's a lot of jars? Like,
I mean, if you just spend some time and inspect, you can see that there were 3 more of those creatures in jars that you can find, and several other jars that have various liquids in them that don't have creatures in them.
And we could take the lid off of the jars without breaking them and just have Tarlin's sacred flame into the jar.
Just stab them
Or
with a
that.
dagger.
Or that.
What happened to the hand when it died?
It is just a rotting, desiccated hand there on the ground.
Is it like actually like rotting?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, never mind. That
Does
won't look
where
good in
the-
my Halloween display.
I mean, it would look excellent in a Halloween display, actually.
But it'd be a little
It just wouldn't smell
we can,
good.
we
in a
can,
Halloween
we can get you a fresher one closer to time.
display.
Okay, so looking
Oh, I
at
can get you a hand with nail polish.
I know a guy.
looking at the hand, does where the hand was severed from the arm look the same as where the head was severed from the body of our cleric?
Yes, it is obviously been done with the same type of magic.
Damn! You so smart.
So
You were doing the big brain thinking. I was like, Halloween display.
well, okay, so all right, but the hands got up and walked around, and our body didn't.
Correct.
That we know of.
I mean, Garrick would
Yeah.
confirm that's obvious necromancy. Those were undead.
Yep.
Garrick knew them as undead.
So I'm just picturing like the Hall of Presidents, just like a bunch of like talking heads in the room upstairs. Like it's just fucking in my head. Like it's like I do not want to go upstairs. Like it's like the jars in Futurama, just like a bunch of fucking
Futurama
heads.
is exactly where my mind went. I was like, yep.
Awful. Okay, so other than unsavory jars, is there anything else in on the shelves? Are there books around, like anything like that?
Investigating the shelves, you do find a drawer in one of these shelf units.
Cool.
I hold up a hand and say, "Kid, I've dealt with this kind of stuff before. Allow me." And I'll open the door.
Please, I don't want to open the weird drawer in the dead room. Like, yeah, please, you have that, bud.
In the drawer is a ornate-looking box that looks to have a crest on the top of it, which is a purple eye engraved on the top of it.
I recognize that.
Under it. You would have seen that on some of the pictures in the hallway. It probably is the family.
Gotcha. I will take the box out and put it on the counter.
Okay.
And go, "Hey, kid, look. Something for you to do."
Yeah.
And I just step away, lift my hands, and back away from the box.
I will inspect the box carefully for traps.
Give me an investigation.
All right. Oh, hopefully this will be good. Maybe it won't be. I might be setting you up for terrible failure. I am. Nat 1. So yeah, no, the box looks fine. It's got.
You're 100% convinced that box is.
It's beautiful. It is an absolutely gorgeous box. It's the grain is it's stunning. It's probably some of the nicest maple I've ever seen. In fact, a really beautiful paintwork. Yeah. This is totally safe. Garrett, I think.
Is there a lock, like a keyhole on it, or anything like that, or just a box?
Just a box, no lock.
I'll open it then. I take his word for it.
Make 17 deck saves.
Can do.
Yeah, we're both just
not well,
on the
but
spot.
I can do 17 deck saves.
In the box, it looks like it has a small little coin purse and 3 small vials.
Taste test them.
I will pocket the pouch.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm broke.
Great.
But I will hand the potions over to whoever.
Yeah, Scott will undistribute the loot to the party.
No. I got it. That was older loot that already got split up that I hadn't put out.
Gotcha.
But yes, Garrick, I will add that coinage to your inventory.
I'm learning from my party members. See?
I see that.
I don't say nothing, right? See something, say nothing at all. Like that's
ain't no narc.
Right, yeah. See something, say nothing.
What's in the box, guys? What was in there?
Looks like potions.
Some vials.
What kind?
No idea.
No.
given that we found it in this room, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's one
say that
reason
we
why I'm not
probably
tasting them.
not tasting them. We'll probably identify them and try
Mr.
later.
Brightside can do it, right, Mr. Brightside? Never mind.
Do you want me to taste them?
No. You
Maybe
can
not right
probably
now.
Frozen.
figure
He's
out what they
frozen
are.
again.
Maybe not right now. I'm actually going to take all the vials that don't have fish in them.
Yeah, that's a good point. There are some without anything in them.
Put them
I'm
in
going
the
to take
bag.
the ones that have nothing in them and just put them in my bag.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm
And
going
I'm
to make sure
doing
like the
anything
lid's
down.
on really tight.
Just anything.
Yeah.
Do we need to unscrew the doors and put them in
No,
the
we
back
have
too?
We have those at home.
the doors at home.
Yeah.
I mean, they sell nice doors at Home Depot.
Mhm. I have a credit card there.
You laugh about the doors, but Scott, I don't know if Scott remembers this. He's the one who gave me the idea of when I wrote an adventure for Living Greyhawk. Make it, because I had adamantine doors in the dungeon. He said, put an enchantment on the wall so that any damage done to the walls is immediately repaired. So people couldn't
Ooh.
take the adamantine doors and leave the dungeon with them. It worked!
It's pretty funny. Is there a cabinet in this dining room area? This, like, right underneath me, is this like a cabinet on the wall?
That's like just a little like table, serving table,
Oh, okay. Like a
So it doesn't have the family
side
silver in it.
table. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
okay.
nothing fancy.
So I don't want to steal everything. I just figured bottles of liquid are good to have.
I'm just saying bottles of liquid that were for the rotting hands to chuck at us are probably not great to have.
Well, don't forget you have them. You can chuck them at someone if they come after you.
Yeah, saying.
Let's keep going, guys. We've been in here
I'm-
a long time.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
we
I'm
should probably
saying this,
move
but
on
I
to
am
the next.
I am with Mr. Brightside on this one. I don't think the vials are good to save. But all right, yeah.
They're in the purse.
So what are you doing with the vials that were in the little box?
Keeping them in a little box and
For now.
leaving them with us.
Yeah.
Who has them?
I gave him to Kid because
I guess I have the box.
he can keep them or he can give them to somebody else.
Put them in the bag.
I mean, I have pretty sticky fingers, so I'd probably hold on to the box.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking regret that decision later. I'm sure of it. I'll go ahead and put those on my character sheet for now. Yeah.
That's all right. They're not going to turn you into an undead yet.
Okay. All right. What would you like to do next? There is a double door to the north of this room.
I'm inspecting this door.
Give me an investigation check.
7. This
it
door's
looks-
good too.
It looks clean and clear. It definitely is not a latchable door. It looks like it's again, service door that flaps either direction.
This one's good, Garrick.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Here I go to my death.
Pushing open the door, you see a large kitchen in poor condition. Flies cover foul-smelling messes.
We
and
found
several meals stacked on a work table in the middle of the room. It obviously looks like people have been using this kitchen, but not cleaning up after themselves.
Oh, it's the fucking goblins again.
It's the frat house. That's what this place is.
No, this is a little worse than the goblins because the goblins.
How long has this been? Like, this is a while. Like, this is
some
old.
of this is pretty fresh.
But also, it goes
Ew.
back like it looks like this kitchen has been in like disuse and moldering away for like a while now, or recently. You know what I mean? Like, how old's the oldest food?
I'd say probably within a month.
What?
So
is
within
disgusting.
the last month or so, something has changed in here, right? Because like this was somebody's manor house, and now they've basically started just leaving their meals to rot in their kitchen, which assumedly they weren't doing before, right? Or there'd be much more food, right? So like something's changed about whoever lives here.
Yeah,
That's a
dead
good
hands and
insight.
monsters is not what you usually keep in your pantry, right?
You might if you're a
Something.
weirdo sorcerer. Like I'm not gonna say for like he's a I'm not gonna speak for evil sorcerers. I'm just gonna say that like a month or so ago, this evil sorcerer stopped cleaning up after himself.
And just to let you know, Scott,
Yeah.
because of what's happened a couple of the times that I've walked into rooms, Garrick, for the time being, is always going to be opening doors with his rapier in his hand.
Okay, fair enough.
Are we
And
going in?
It's just
Garrick
yeah.
will step in.
You definitely have the drop on the rotting food on the plates.
Do we also roll initiative?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Do I have to roll a constitution check for barf?
Maybe.
Disgusting.
It is.
There is
Oh.
a door to the north of this room and to the western wall of this room. No windows in this kitchen, but there
That's
is a
too bad.
fireplace.
I was kind of hoping there would be so we could air it out. Oh, there's a fireplace?
Well, like where you would hang a
kettle.
cooking pot.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
I'm checking this door. I don't even want to look at anything. I'm not searching for anything. I'm looking at this door. It's a 6. Garrick, this door is good. Please
Excellent.
go.
I'll open this door. That's good.
So yeah, you look at the door. Door looks fine. Garrick, you open that door.
Yep.
You explode.
You see a well-stocked pantry full of food stuff that looks like it's, usable, serviceable pantry items. Sacks of potatoes, things like that.
Fresh?
Yeah.
That's
usable.
Any
And
flour?
There is definitely flour.
Take that back to the inn. Make more pies with it.
Nice.
You know what Astrina does with sacks of flour, right?
Look, Tarlin, I can replace the flour you spilled.
Starting to have flashbacks.
She's gonna grab the bags of flour and put them in the purse.
There is also what appears to be a staircase that goes down.
Aha!
As one would typically have in your pantry in a manner like this to go to like a wine cellar or some such.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or a food cellar or whatever.
So I point that out and say, do we want to go down or do we want to check the other door first?
I mean, the goal was to go downstairs, right?
It was. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I'll just go down, I think.
Eric will stay to the top of the stairs and just stare into the darkness to see if he sees anything.
Within 60 feet.
Within 60 feet, that is correct.
Here, let me take a look.
Yeah, please.
Can I see anything within 120 feet?
The stairs don't quite go down that far. They go down about 20 feet.
Okay.
And at the bottom of the stairs, it looks like it just ends in a small room.
Like
Is
my
all
fault, it's
you
bigger
have
than
to
yours.
find to really see.
Okay. Is it is the basement lit by continual flame as well?
The stairwell you can only really see a small room.
I'll go first.
Yeah. Come on, guys. We found the basement.
Rapier's out in front of me just in case.
Yeah,
But I will slowly descend the stairs, trying to be quiet just in case these are old stairs and they squeak.
Tarlin, do you want those potatoes?
No.
You sure?
I don't want anything from this anywhere near the tavern.
Even that flour?
It is all cursed, and it will kill me in my sleep.
No, it is not.
Well, I mean, technically, Ashrina could do that without the flower.
I wouldn't, though.
I know you wouldn't, but it technically could happen. I literally, Garrick says that just to see Tarlin's look on Tarlin's face, and just chuckles to himself. And
So it's
doesn't
it's a small room with a door.
Oh,
So dark in here.
all right. Well, he will move out of the way so that the rogues in the party can do their thing.
This door.
Is there no light in that room for y'all?
I see it.
It is.
Well, that's I can't be sure because I got dark vision, so it's up to.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20 on this door
Nice.
for a 23.
It appears to be a door.
All right.
I'm certain that this one's a door.
I will open it.
Man, both my nat 20s have been on plain doors.
A faint aroma of grapes fills the air in this cellar. 4 large wine casks stand against the west wall, a fine layer of dust covering each of them. The 3 wine racks to the south are empty.
Any footprints in the dust?
Yes, there are footprints.
Okay.
Are they like lizard toad with claws on the footprints?
Very specific.
Like giant monsters?
Garrick will step in hesitantly. You said the racks on the south are empty?
Yeah, there's 3 racks that are completely empty.
Anything? I mean, and I see the kegs. I see a door.
You do.
I mentioned that
there's
a
You
door
said
in
that
here.
there's dust on the casks, but like, does it look like they've been moved around at all recently? Like, have they been disturbed, or like, do the footprints go over there?
The footprints do go to the casks.
Do the casks have what's the word I'm looking for?
Labels?
Spigots is what I was thinking, like taps.
No taps.
Okay. Yeah, are they labeled? That's actually a good question.
They are not.
Okay.
How big are they?
No.
Too big for your
Purse
fucking
size?
purse.
No.
Bigger than your purse could hold.
Damn.
Bigger than a bread box. Do they look like they could be opened?
Sure. Any. I mean, it's a sealed wine cask, right? So
Yeah.
They are sealed.
yes.
Can you flip, like, I guess I'm not super familiar with a wine cask. Usually they're on, like, the rounded side, right? With the flat side facing you. Correct?
Potentially,
Or-
they are stored that way.
Are these,
If you were going to tap it.
yeah,
There's
are
no
these
taps
stored that way?
in them. They're just sitting here upright.
Do you want to open one? I have a crowbar.
I think we should. Honestly, we got to be very thorough here. I don't trust anything in this house.
Wait, before we open them, let's rock them. If they're super heavy, they probably still they're full of wine. But if something might be rattling inside
Or bodies
of them.
is exactly what I was thinking.
And while they're doing that, I'd like to search around the area because I don't think that anybody's drinking wine in this house, and it's weird that people keep going over there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll well, these wine casks might be bigger than me, but I'll still try and kind of jiggle one to see if it sloshes.
It definitely is heavy, and it definitely has liquid in it.
There's definitely liquid in this one. Are all of them?
You check them all; they all do.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach into my backpack, pull out a crowbar, and see if I can pry open the lid of one.
Yeah, easily done. Takes a little bit of effort, but you're able to pry off a lid, and you see red wine.
Blood.
Oh yeah. If you wiggle it, is it viscous like wine or is it more
Now,
sludgy?
don't say viscous and sludgy. That's just
It's moist.
stop it.
Let's say all
I have to
the
make
way.
a wisdom save when anybody says that word.
It jiggles like you would expect wine to jiggle.
Okay. I'm fairly certain this is at least not blood.
That's good.
And it smells like wine.
But I agree with Kid that it's odd. These are full, right?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta ferment wine, right? Like
Well,
wine
yeah,
like
but the
sits
fact
for a
that
long
there's
time.
so many footprints coming to this area.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm searching around that
Yeah.
area.
Scott, this is going to be kind of weird, but follow me on this.
Okay.
I'm going to cast light at the bottom of the barrel
Okay.
so that
So
it
you,
backlights anything that may be in the barrel.
right. You emanate the light from the bottom of the barrel, and you have now lit up this. The whole room looks red. It's filled with this red light that emanates out of this barrel.
The system is down. The system is down.
And you don't see anything floating in the barrel, but that's a good way to check
Mm-hmm.
because there's really no other way to.
Let's check all 4 barrels that way, because there are 4 of them.
Well, this is actually something I might want back at the tavern.
But it's
Is the
cursed.
wine?
How you want to
said
take the
so.
barrels?
It depends, and I'm gonna take us a little pinky, dip it in, and
Oh God.
You can tell that these are probably not aged long enough yet, but the taste is really good.
Okay.
It's like sour
So-
grape.
so this is recent. This isn't old wine. This is new wine.
That is
I
kind
mean, recent could be 8 months ago.
Right,
Still
but
needs more time.
that's still very young for a barrel of wine.
Right.
in my experience, religious rituals often involve wine.
Also, so do rich people.
That's true too.
Saying. I'm just saying, like, up until like a month ago, this person was, whoever lived here was taking care of their estate, was cleaning the kitchen, had assumedly furniture, and was going to entertain, had barrels of wine. For all intents and purposes, this was a manor house of a rich person up until about a month ago.
So you think this wine is 8 months old?
Ish.
Relatively new.
The reason I ask that is you said the footprints are much fresher than that. And if the wine has been sitting here for 8 months, there's no reason to keep going over to the cask. So I agree, Kid needs to keep searching.
I agree. Someone else needs to do work.
I suck at searching, which is
mugs
why I'm
somewhere.
delegating right now.
Yeah, we just came from a kitchen.
Mugs.
19 to search around the casks.
I just
Searching around the casks, you do find that behind one of the casks is a secret door.
aha!
You did the
I'm going.
thing.
You did the thing.
I'm going to gather up all the lids for the casks, and I'm going to take a little hammer out of my backpack and hammer all the lids back in.
Good idea.
Okay, you can reset them. That's not a problem.
How much? Do
All right,
these
strong
casks
guys.
weigh?
This is like a 50-gallon cask of wine.
I'm sorry. I'm looking around for the strong guys that you keep mentioning. And
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
seeing
actually
it.
gonna look up how much
Do you have any?
does
Do you keep them
Probably
in your
like
purse?
450
way.
pounds.
Do you keep the strong guys in your purse? Is that where they are?
I would
They're
imagine
dead.
wine weighs really close to what water weighs, and it's like 7 pounds a gallon.
Yeah, 750 milliliter bottle of wine weighs about 2.65 pounds.
Right.
So yeah, these barrels are heavy, and I'm not sure we could even take one of them in the bag.
That's why they say roll out the barrel.
That's
It is.
exactly it. Yeah.
Maybe there's a way out through the front, and then we can, even if we take just one cast.
Well, I mean, we could. How are we gonna get them up the stairs?
No, I'm saying like maybe there's like a a door that we missed on the outside? Like maybe there's like a ramp or something that
No, we can
can
keep
help
checking.
get
Hey,
these
hey,
up.
you guys! I think we're losing our focus here.
Oh, we do that a lot, don't we?
Fuck the wine. Let's keep going. Something's gonna find us
Yeah.
soon. We've been loud and here forever. We gotta move.
Yeah. Sliver's right. I can't believe he's the only one among us who's able to keep focus right now.
I'm
But,
scared.
I
Kid,
found the secret door.
yeah, check the door
I'm
for
pretty
traps
focused.
and true. Please check the door.
Check
Yeah,
it, kid.
checking the door. Doing the thing.
Go ahead, investigate the door. Or yeah.
Or yeah. All right. I will investigate the door. 16 on the die, so another 19.
Nice.
It does not appear to be trapped.
I will open it.
Okay. So you
Even
open
better.
the regular door, or the? I'm sorry. Was that the regular door or the?
It's
The
secret door.
Secret door. The secret.
Okay. So you pop.
That's you're using Tarlin's character.
I am
Dan.
so sorry. I was right next to mine. There I am.
You have to get consent.
I do. What
Uh,
the?
Four wooden
Eric actually
pews.
says that out loud when he sees this.
Four wooden pews face a stone statue in the middle of this torchlit chamber. The statue has a roughly bipedal shape and is carved to look like it's coming undone, like a frayed rope. Its form is covered with mouths and outstretched tongues. Standing before the statue are four purple-cloaked figures, their faces hidden by cowls. They are writing on pieces of paper and muttering to each other, oblivious to your presence.
Okay, so it's seeing that there are people in here. Garrett
Well,
will
we
say
gotta
very
do-
softly. What the fuck?
I guess we just met 4 people that need stabbing.
Probably.
That seems wrong.
Garrick looks over his shoulder and puts up 4 fingers and puts a finger to his lips.
Well,
Said the statue has mouths and tongues all over it.
Yep.
So he said,
Are they carved or
oh, that's a good question.
actual?
It is a stone statue.
Religion check?
Go ahead.
Is it a regular religion check, or is it related to the remnants at all? Would my fell teachings come into play here?
Would not.
Okay. That is a 13.
The 13, you do not recognize this being as a religious entity of any kind that you would have heard of.
Okay. I will step in quietly and move to the side so other people can come in behind me.
Roll me
I'm
a
gonna.
d4, please.
D4 will do.
Oof.
As a 1.
As you step into the door, the air around you, you can kind of gets really heavy. You can almost feel the air particles against your body. It looks like it feels like the pressures in the room have altered in some way, and the cloaked figures immediately start scribbling frantically, making notes.
I'll step in to this side.
You feel that same weightiness to the air.
You said they're like in front of the statue.
Let's just put them on the map.
Indeed.
Good.
You
Great.
see where they are.
Cool. Cool. Can I see what the one closest to me is writing on their notepad?
Make me a perception check.
Yeah.
And they have
Finally,
Oh,
someone to
natural
talk to.
20 with a 21.
With that, you do see the word. Let me make sure I say it right.
Crocodile.
Yep, Krokomar is on the page, and then you see a heaviness to the air is a phrase you catch as you see that.
I whisper, Krokomar.
Wait, okay, so do these... No.
Well then.
Does it look like the scribbling we found on the cleric? Like, I hold up the piece of paper that we have from the cleric. Like, is it the same, like, chicken scratchy, like, weird writing?
No.
And she did not at any point mention in this piece of paper a ritual room or cloaked figures or a cult or a weird mouth statue. None of that.
You
But she
mentioned the
did come
basement.
down, but she came to the basement and found the crystals. So she went through this room because we were in the basement and haven't found the crystals.
There's
I
another
can't-
door we
yeah,
didn't
there's-
go in.
The regular door is probably where that is. She mentioned the ritual room on the 3rd floor, but not in here.
Yes.
You're right.
I'm just saying, like, that's weird. And okay, so the purple robes, do they have the eye symbol on them?
He said no. I
No,
don't think his
no.
mic picked it up.
They do not have the eye symbol on them.
Just
Does
purple, huh?
Does anything happen when I whisper Krokomar?
Your head falls off.
Oops.
Nothing
Oh
happens
boy,
when
this
you
is
say the name.
ugly. What the heck are we doing?
We'll just look. I'll look at Garrick and I'll make a hand signal like,
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I don't know. Okay, Garrick.
no, I was asking. I was like,
Yes. Garrick sighs and looks over at Ashrina, kind of like gives like a non-committal nod. With his rapier out, he will walk up to the closest cultist and knock the notebook out of his hand.
I'm gonna stealth behind this pew.
Okay. You stealth behind him. You knock
Nice.
the notebook out of his hand. He turns and just like looks at you and picks up the notebook and begins writing notes again.
That's
Yeah.
what I was testing. He's
Yeah.
programmed.
Hello?
Leave us be. We are working.
I go to the other door.
Who are you?
Hey, Garrick.
Yeah.
Can you
Oh yeah. No, I was waiting, but yes, Divine Sense is going off right now.
Okay. What does Divine Sense record again?
I am looking it up because I always forget.
I always forget.
fiends,
Celestials,
celestials,
fiends, and
Celestials,
undead,
undead.
hallow or unhallow?
Yep.
Okay, fiends, celestials, undead, hallow or unhallow.
Desecrate. Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah. Unhallow is previous versions.
Correct. Yeah.
You get the sense of this place having some sort of consecration to it.
Okay.
But it's not what you're used to.
Okay. So here's a thought. And I walk over to Tarlin and go, look, they're obviously not concerned about us being here. They just want to be left alone. And I point to the other doors in the room. I'm like, we could just go check those other doors out. I doubt these people are going to do anything. And if we want to piss them off, we could knock the statue over.
I want to see what's behind one of their veils.
But what are they doing?
Well, somebody mentioned they were writing the words, there's a heaviness to the air. So
I didn't say anything.
Okay, you're right. You noticed that, but you didn't say it. So I'm.
Which anyone who has entered the room feels that same heaviness currently.
My question is what they're writing causing the heaviness, or is the heaviness in the air and they're noticing it?
What are you working on?
We are tracking the powers of the master.
Who's
Oh, I
the
don't like
master?
that.
I slowly turn to look at Sliver. Master?
I'm not in there. I'm checking the other door.
Oh, okay.
What do you can check that door.
Okay, I'm just going to open it. I don't know how to check anything.
Okay, so you open it.
Oh, shit! I close it.
Who's the master?
Krokelmar?
Krokelmar.
Yeah.
Is
What
the
is-
statue Krokelmar?
Yes.
How many of you are there worshiping the master here?
Good question that Scott needs a moment to figure out because they would know that answer and they would answer it. So
Can I make a religion check
sure.
about Krokelmar? 5.
You know exactly as much as Dan does, which is to say fuck all about
Yeah,
Krokelmar.
exactly.
Yep. You don't know. Um, eight.
I'm kind of saying all this from the. I'm not walking into the room yet. By the way, I don't wanna.
Hey, me neither.
There are close to a dozen of us.
All worshiping the master here.
Yes, is that why you've come?
Sure. Yep. Absolutely. How long have you guys been here?
Oh, we have been here for well over a month.
Well, yeah. Do you get new worshippers of Krokelmar often?
No.
How did you learn about Krokelmar?
He contacted us.
And you came here.
Yes.
Who's in charge here? Is there like a head priest of Krokelmar?
Krokelmar is not a god.
See, that's why I'm here. I'm here to learn about the glory of the master Krokelmar.
Oh. Well, he is from the far realms. He is trying to cross over.
Good.
Nope.
With that
Nope.
utterance, Garrick makes a a flourishing motion with his rapier, points it at the cultist, and go, "What do you know about the cleric who fell out the third-story window?"
Oh, that was a failed experiment.
Excuse me?
It's exactly what they say.
Sorry, guys. Garrick goes to stab him.
All right, well, let's roll some initiative.
That's what he would do. Sorry.
Paladin's gonna pal.
Uh-huh.
11.
I got a 21.
Woof. I got a big 8.
You got 16. Actually, did double digits that time.
And I got a 17.
I didn't move fast enough to stand between you and the cult.
No, you did not.
I was like, I'm gonna. Nope. Stabbing shit. Okay.
All right,
Again, learning from my party members, stabbing sometimes is the way to go.
I'm going to give Garrick a surprise round on everyone because he would have had that. So, Garrick, go ahead and do what you would do.
All right.
commence the stabbing.
That's only a 7, though. I rolled a 2.
All right.
Would you
Do you
get
get advantage in a
you
surprise?
have advantage. 'Cause
Oh,
it's a surprise.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, let me roll it
So
again.
just roll once more, and
Yep.
we'll take the better.
And that is a 21.
Totally.
Hey.
And this is almost done, almost as an intimidation, but he's going to smite him. He's pissed.
All right.
This is quite the stab.
13 points of piercing / radiant damage.
Yeah, you just pierce into this guy right through his heart, and he falls and crumples to the ground.
And that's it.
Ashrina, they are all moving to defend themselves.
But they look like they're defending themselves. They don't necessarily look like they're trying to attack him.
Well,
Or do they look
they
hostile?
feel like they're going to have to fight for their lives. They just saw one of their kind attacked and killed.
They're correct.
Correct. I understand. Insight 0. I
Yeah,
get
exactly.
Okay, well,
Garrett's gonna do a murder
Today,
here.
the paladin raged.
I mean, they are cultists. They do have scimitars.
well,
You
I
know.
mean, Sharina doesn't care. She saw someone die. She's like, oh,
Actually,
okay.
after I... Oh, it's a surprise round. I only get an action. I don't get a move, correct?
No, you would get your full action.
All right, then I will move up to this guy, because once he's done, I'm going to step over the body and just approach the next one.
Sure. When you do, your feet leave the floor, and you're actually flying as you move.
Okay.
That is
That's some
horrifying.
very thick air.
Yes.
It is.
2 Cs.
That's great.
Sharina's gonna step to here. I rolled a 25 on my stealth.
As you step, you do the same thing. Your feet kind of leave the ground, and you actually find yourself flying. You're in complete control,
Okay.
but it's as if you have a fly speed.
Ooh, cool. I'm going to stab this cultist.
Uh-huh.
15. I assume I have advantage on a 25 stealth.
Totally.
Okay.
I don't think he can touch that, so
19.
that will hit.
12 points of damage.
Yeah, your rapier just runs this guy completely through.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna try and float myself behind this.
You can totally choose to land
Okay.
now that you felt it, but the step is what did it before.
Mhm.
Now you realize you can control it.
Cool.
Get
Okay,
that
so I'm
fizzy
gonna
lifting drink.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna float my way back down, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide behind this pew.
Hide behind the pew so you can pew next round.
Pew 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 pew. Where the fuck are my abilities?
Sliver.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
do I
you hear,
do?
You hear like a cursing in the other room and like combat.
Yep.
I rolled a 16 for my stealth.
Okay.
In the last 6 seconds, 2 people have died.
Mhm.
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna. Well, I don't care if I kill these people, but I don't know if my amazing crossbow is going to work in here. Well, only one way to find out. Oh yeah, it works.
Yep, it totally works.
Take that in the throat. That's
It
5
does.
damage.
You do pierce him right through the throat, and he falls down.
Damn.
Oh.
That really was overkill, wasn't it?
I can't wait to go
Anything
help
else?
these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna run in the room.
Okay. As soon as you enter the room, you do feel that same change in the air.
Okay. I'm gonna lean down and prepare to loot on that first dead guy.
All right.
Damn, everyone's
I'm
learning
looking
from
for-
us.
Well, I'm looking for the crystals that she said were in here.
He
It may
steps
not be, but
and floats up above slightly and takes his scimitar and tries to attack Garrick. Does a 20 hit?
Yep.
Scimitar slashes across your arm, doing 5 points of damage.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
I'm gonna swing the rapier, but at the last minute, I'm gonna reverse it and try to hit him over the head with the hilt to knock him out.
Okay.
That is only a 10.
As you attempt to switch to the hilt, he deftly dodges out of the way.
Okay. Next.
Tarlin.
Tarlin steps over here and goes, "We should talk."
There are 3 dead cultists in the room.
Yeah, there's no talking. You should give up. And I'll give a half-hearted diplomacy check.
Or persuasion.
Yes. 15.
Not bad.
I mean, you're not wrong. He should give up. It's
Yes.
very obvious. He should give up. However, it is now Kid's turn.
Gonna fucking Kool-Aid into the room.
Like, I like stabbing as much as the next guy, but this just feels like wrong.
I mean, it's funny how, in the moment of righteousness,
We're all questioning it.
everyone's questioning it.
Well, I just don't think that this person is in charge of their faculties. is
To be
really
fair,
the thing.
Tarlin's attitude did not change. He's done this every fight.
neither has mine. I
Yep.
go for the throat.
The righteousness be damned.
I was just following orders.
And Garrett
Yeah.
is just pissed off, so
Kill him.
it
I
happens.
just like, I just feel like this is like Joe Baker and like had a bad dream and like woke up and went to this manor house mind control and just been like locked in this fucking basement writing notes for a weird god. Like, I don't know. I mean, Garrick wants him stabbed though. So stabbing we will.
Why do all of our heists involve the Far Realm?
Almost
Ah.
like it's a theme. Weird. 18 on the die.
Yeah, that totally will hit.
That feller's getting some stabbing.
Yeah. Poor guy. Pour one out.
Woof.
Ugh.
20.
Oh, yeah,
Two out.
you just like right through his eye socket.
Making up for all the times I rolled a 1 on the die. Like, I'm sorry, dude, but stab. Oh, boy. It just feels... I would like to unmask the one that I have just defaced.
Sure.
Wait, literally!
You reach down and you do realize that these are human
Yeah.
men. There's nothing like hidden or grotesque about them, or no markings in any way.
They
I'm gonna
have
start
the
flipping through one of the
crystals.
notebooks.
And Garrick will immediately try to push
Alright.
the statue over.
Okay, well, hold on a second.
Yep, that's-
Things happening here.
Yeah, no,
So-
this is an order. I'm not saying you do it.
Yeah.
in order.
It's all good.
Wait, just wait, Garrick. You're going to be the cliffhanger for this episode.
Probably
Hold on.
am. When I start
So-
putting tongues and mouths out of my
You
face.
just hold your horses, buddy.
So someone said they looked at the book.
That was Tarlin.
You now go mad. How many levels of
Looking at
madness
the
do
book,
you
you
have?
see different instances where they talk about the air getting heavy, just like it did here. You also hear they talk about an instance of their vision changing so that things appear much closer than they actually are.
It's side view mirror disease.
A shadowy creatures showing up
I'm glad
and
we didn't get that one. That's
move around in the space and attempt to actually. There were a couple instances of those shadowy creatures actually attacking the cultists. And then another one where doors and windows in this mansion have grown, have turned into mouths and started to like bite creatures that walk through them. So
Are
you
you
see all
reading this
that
out loud?
in the book.
It's one of those, huh? The windows turn into mouths and eat people. We need to burn this place down.
Agreed.
And
After we find the book.
You go over to push on the
Statue.
statue. I need you to
You're
make
like
me.
Willy Wonka here. No, don't.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Goody.
Let's go, Augustus Gloop.
That is a 4.
As you push on this statue, you just feel this presence just emanate in your brain, and you hear words that you cannot understand or comprehend in your brain, and it starts to hurt as you hear this voice echo in your brain, and you take 6 points of damage clutching your head, and that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Damn. Okay.
I've got another riddle for you.
What do you get when your pally's upset?
Yeah.
Did you mark that 6 points?
No, I thought you were going to do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, I got it. Just want to have that recorded for next time. All right.
Did I have time to search their clothing for the crystals?
You find nothing on their bodies except graphite and this paper and these notebooks.
Perfect.
And their scimitars. All right, folks, we're off next week. There's going to be some Baldur's Gate action happening on the stream next Friday night, and we'll be back with the next episode of Finding Purchase 2 weeks from today.
And
Thanks for joining us.
I'm looking up different adventures for the author adventures. I'm trying to find one that really speaks to me, but also gets to highlight the author's characters, because I don't want to make it about the adventure or make it about me, but we're really trying to accentuate who their characters are. So I'm hoping to find a good one. Regardless, I'm brilliant, so it'll be great.
Yeah, we're really excited. We've got 5 authors going to be playing in the game, which is really kind of cool. So really excited to see how that turns out. All right, it's been a lot of fun, guys. I hope you enjoyed this creepy mansion, and it only gets creepier from here.
Goody.
Good night, everybody.
Foreshadow.
Good night, all.